Yay, we did it. Hi, hi. Happy Sunday, happy Benito Bowl, happy Super Bowl day, whichever one it is that you're celebrating today. Happy day to you. All right. Let's have some fun. All right. Thank you so very much for being here because, as you know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I thank you for that. So, with that being said, let's make sure that we are being active participants while we are here. All right. Let's make sure we are tapping that screen, sharing the live, reposting. Also, let's knock out these penny gifts. Doing all of this helps gets us and keeps us on the FYP page so that we can have these conversations with these Trump supporters. All right. Also, if you are over on the tube, make sure that you are sharing, chatting, doing all of the good things. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. All right. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a jewel, a sticker, or a super chat. All right. I just want you all to know that everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. So let's get this party started. All right. As my good friend would say, if you are a Trump supporter, request up. You are the demographic of people I am looking to speak with. I like to have a conversation with you. All right, we do have one in the box, but he's not that bright, so I don't want to talk to him. All right, and I say that with all the love and kindness that one can muster. Okay, all right. Also, a lot of disdain. Anywho, all right, guys, what did you all think about the Super Bowl? Let me put my glasses on. I'm raw dog and vision again. I I don't want to raw dog the vision. I got to stop doing that. I really do. So, what did you all think about the Super Bowl? Did you enjoy it? Think it was like the best Super Bowl, like halftime show? Were the commercials good? Yeah, I enjoyed the Bad Bunny concert that happened. It was really nice. It was how can I say? It was fun. It was super fun. Super duper fun is what it was. And I really did enjoy it like a lot. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I did. Excuse me. All right. So let's see what we have going on here. I think I want to put this over here. There we go. Hi, Redwoods. Let's get the party started, guys. We have our first guest up here. Redwoods, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, not well, I'm not really a Trump supporter, but I'm a conservative and I voted for Trump, but I don't really consider myself a Trump supporter. Like I'm just conservative.
Oh my God. Okay. So you're just conservative. All right. So if I ask you the question of why are you still supporting Trump, what would your answer be?
Because I'm pro-life.
Because you're pro life?
Yes.
Oh, you have a uterus?
No.
You don't have a uterus?
No.
Okay. So why do you care about what someone who does have a uterus does with their uterus?
Because I think that it's wrong because that's killing human beings.
Who told
That's
you that?
Nobody told me that.
How did you come to this belief then?
Be- because when my sister had an abortion, and what's it called, they all explained the process to me as a kid.
Who explained the process
That
to you?
my family.
Why would your family explain the process to you? Like, how old were you?
15.
You were 15. Why did they explain the process to you? What business of it was yours?
Because it was just going through the family grapevine. Um but anyways
Weird. That wasn't any of your business to know.
well anyways
Sounds
I
like your
just feel
parents
like
don't respect boundaries. I think that's a bigger issue than you being an 18-year-old child and
no.
an 18-year-old male
My sister,
caring about someone
my sister was
having an
younger than me.
abortion.
My sister was younger than me.
Okay, and
Then it was my
did
business.
you? How was it your business if she was just because she was younger than you?
That's my younger sister.
How was it
What are
your
you talking
business
about?
though?
Yeah, that is my business. It's my younger sister.
No, it's not. It was still hers. She has a right to
No.
privacy. Did she share it with you, or did your parents share it
Yes.
with you?
Her and my parents.
Her and your parents.
Yes.
At first, you said it was just your parents.
Yeah, it was my parents, and then my sister told
Yeah,
me more
because
about
you
it.
knew, because you knew about it, so you went to her. Your family needs to learn how to respect boundaries, bro.
No, my sister was a minor.
Yeah, you were a minor also. Did you want your minor sister to have a baby? You said you were 15, so how old was she?
No, but she had to deal with the consequences.
You were 15. How old was
Yeah,
she?
she was 14.
She was 14. You wanted your 14-year-old sister to have a child, to have a baby, to
She
carry
needed
full
to deal
term?
with, she needed to deal with the consequences.
Who are you to determine the consequences, though?
I'm
And
not
she did
anybody
deal
to
with the
determine the
consequences.
consequence. I'm not
Also, your
anybody to
sister
determine the
was 14
consequences.
years old. You know she couldn't got one on her own. That means that your parents signed off on it. So
Yeah,
why
I
aren't you
know.
having this conversation with your parents?
Because that's none of my business.
It's none of
I
your
mean
bit. What? Make it make
I mean
sense.
I mean it's like none of like at the end of the day my sister had like she was gonna do what she was gonna do. I had no control over that.
You make absolutely no sense. You make no sense. You do have the logic of an 18-year-old. I would suggest just live a little bit longer, all right, and then go from there. Go from there. I'm not doing that. You're 18 years old, wanting to try to control what people do with their reproductive organs, and try to say that your 14-year-old sister should have had a baby. Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely not. No. Also, that wasn't even a decision that she made fully on her own. Your parents made that decision for her. Your parents are the ones that drove her to the clinic. Your parents are the ones that made sure that she got any antibiotics that she needed. All right. Your parents likely paid for it via their insurance. Go have the conversation with your parents, not us. Thank you. Appreciate you. Anywho, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. Let's keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. All right. If you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in a box and let's have a conversation. All right. I enjoyed the conversation, guys. I really, really do. I really do. I'm pretty chill tonight, also. Or at least I think I am. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. 18, what I care about it. Bruh. Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all, please, please, please teach your children, especially your sons, all right? The freedom of choice. For the love of God, teach them about freedom of choice. I beg. I do. I really do beg. Anywho, oh, I did that wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. That's a lot. I messed up the gift goal, guys. I'm sorry. You probably can hear me clicking. Okay, if you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. Get in the box. Let's have a conversation. All right, let's see what we have going on here. I think I'm gonna get like some glasses that like magnify or some shit. I cannot see with or without my glasses. Okay. Hi, user. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I'd support some of his policies.
Okay, and user, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
21.
21. Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I believe his Big Beautiful Bill Act and his border policies have been pretty beneficial for the U.S. consumer in his tariff trades. We've seen Saudi Arabia give us over $500 billion in economic trade. We've seen great outcomes from U.S. inflation dropping below 2.7%, the lowest it's been in 8 years. And then
What did you say?
so what about what?
You said it dropped to 2.7%, the lowest it's been in 8 years.
Pretty much since Trump's last term when it was 1.7%, and that's
Are you
according to
sure
the
about
U.S.
that?
Yeah, I mean it's 2.7% now. It was I think like roughly 4% in 2024, and then in 2022 it was 6.5, where it skyrocketed up to 9%, and this is usinflationcalculator.com. So you can look at that, and that was from Kamala Harris's failed Inflation Reduction Act that didn't
I'm
reduce
sorry.
any
Are we
inflation.
attributing? Are we? Wait a minute. All right, hold on one moment.
Yeah,
Just to
what's
make sure
up?
I understand what you're saying. Are you attributing the actual policy being put into place to a vice president?
Well, she was the president in charge after Biden stepped down. Or well, that
When
was
did
Biden's
Biden step
law.
down?
Well, he was found incompetent, and that's what really
When?
lost him the election. And I think what was it, the
When?
early 2022, where his cognitive reached a all-time low.
When?
So
When did Biden
it was
step down?
it was 3.5 in 2024, where it's now 2.7 and
No, no,
looking
no.
to
I'm
go
trying
down.
to. Can you slow down, please? You keep saying stuff, but you're not answering any questions. Stop doing that.
Okay,
TikTok
what is
will
the
get you for
question?
misinformation. Chill out,
I'm
okay?
not. This is I just
I
USinflationcalculator.com
know what
says that it was
usinflationcalculator.com is. It's
so
literally a site that I'm looking at right now.
it was 3.5% in 2024, where it's now 2.7%, which is like the lowest we've seen in around roughly 8 years, since it was 1.7 under the Trump administration in his first term.
Okay, so first things
And
first is
then
that you have be quiet. First things first is that you literally have incomplete data. All right, the data wasn't available in the month of October. Additionally, also for the month of November, they only calculated, I believe it was about 4 of the 20 categories that they typically use to come up with the inflation numbers. All right, so that's why the month of November has been extremely skeptical.
okay,
All right, of that
well,
amount. Also,
you're
additionally, you'd be wrong. It wouldn't be 8 years since we had the lowest inflation rates. I think you might want to look at if you're looking at the inflation calculator, go ahead and look at it again. And then you can update your answer.
well, I mean, it was 6.5 during the peak administration under the peak, Democratic leadership. So I just personally,
Where are
that
you
affected
getting
me.
these
And
numbers from? Because you don't
this
know
is
how to
from the
read
U.S.
charts, do
inflation.
you? You keep saying
If you look at the
that,
10
but
years,
you're not looking at the right number. I'm actually helping you here. You keep looking at December when you want to look at the average. So you're quoting the wrong numbers. You're not looking at
so
the average.
inflation wasn't 6.5% in 2022.
In December of
Exactly.
2022 it
So
was.
so next question.
But do you not want to look at the average? Because you keep saying that. So how would that be the lowest in 8 years though? I'm trying to get you to see something. Like look at your chart again, darling. All right. And you want to look at the last column that says average.
So the U.S. inflation calculator, and we saw the highest gas prices in U.S. history according to
Now
Trading
you want to talk
Economics.
about
Not.
you
It
want
was
to talk
nine
about gas
percent.
prices.
So there was nothing
You really want to
positive
talk
that
about
came from
gas
the last
prices when
administration
it wasn't
besides
anything
14
positive that came from
million,
the
no,
last administration?
14
That's wicked
million
work.
illegal pouring into this country,
It
right?
wasn't 14 million people that poured into the country.
in
You're talking about a
2022,
number
according
that
to
is
the
over a 40-year period. Prove to
so
us that 14 million
illegal
people came into the
immigrants.
United States of America. Since you want to
I mean,
jump
that's
around,
just
I'm going to jump around with you. All right. You have quite a few things that you need to substantiate. Okay. You got quite a few things. All right. What you need to do, user, is I'm sorry, guys. What you're going to need to
you're
do,
getting
user,
cooked. I'm providing you
you're
sources, and
not providing actual
you're
sources.
you're
What you're
you're not
doing is
Dean
you're
Withers.
speed running
You're not
through all these
Parker.
things.
You're not
So
Candace
I need you
Owens.
to calm down. Why would I want to be
So
Candace
listen.
Owens of all things?
So
Why are some
listen.
young white kids? That's
American
crazy work.
households received 39% of Medicare,
Let me do
while
this here.
59% of illegal.
Okay. All right. You
Well, if
have
you're not
made
gonna bait, I'm
claims.
gonna get off.
You can do that. So what you're doing is you're steamrolling. All you're doing is listing off a bunch of factoids, but you're not actually saying anything because the inflation numbers that you quoted, you were incorrect. You want to look at the averages. I'm trying to help you. All right. Then what would end up happening is we would have to have a conversation about the actual inflation numbers and why they were high. Because typically when inflation is higher, all right, because we started off the year, we started off January 2025. I'm sorry, I should go to the end. I'm sorry. We're looking at the average. We did end with the average inflation rate of 2.6. However, we don't have the data for October. We also have incomplete data for the month of November. And with that being said, prices are still high and gas is actually increasing. Additionally, you made a claim that 14 million people came into the United States of America under the Joe Biden administration. you'd have to substantiate your claim. So, which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do inflation or do you want to talk about immigration? I wonder if he knows how to come off of mute.
Okay, wait, I didn't even know I was muted. But this is the chart.
You were talking
so
the whole
7
time that you were muted?
Yeah, I
So
was
that
not
means
gonna
that
lie.
you were purposely over talking.
Look at the chart
So
though.
you don't know how
6.5.
to. Why do I have to look at the chart when I literally have
Because
the numbers
you're
right
scared.
here?
This is from the US inflation
What is there
calculator.com
to
where
be
now it's
afraid of?
2.7. Let's pull up the gas price chart. Let's just introduce you with some quick facts right here.
What would I be afraid of though is the question.
Okay, so let's look
I'm
at a
wondering.
10-year Tatum. Okay, so and you said it was currently, that's during the peak of the last administration. It was almost 9. Hold on, can I get a finger on that? One sec. How do I get a finger on this? So it's around 9%, but now it's all the way down to 1.9. So explain how gas is going up.
This guy can't read charts. It's okay though. It's okay, Tink. It's okay. That's why I told you that you're quoting the wrong numbers.
You said gas was going up, but you just lied.
That
You said gas was going up, but you just lied. How does it feel to be a liar to your fans when I'm pulling up the tradingeconomics.com?
He's gonna do the entire time. Like, shut the fuck up.
You're in a brick wall sitting next to.
Like, calm down, bro.
Gas is at 1.9, the lowest it's been in 4 fucking years.
Here we go. Okay, so okay. When you say 4 years, what would be 4 years ago? What year?
Well, during the peak, I mean, it was 2022.
Okay,
about 4 years ago.
Like, listen to yourself talk. Okay,
9%.
So you want to look at the averages, and then we would have to see why inflation was what it was when we can actually correlate it directly
because Russia
to
sanctioned
Donald Trump.
us. Russia sanctioned us, and China did too, because we were in many different wars. We spent over trillions of dollars in these bombing people altogether. Palestine, we donated billions of dollars to them. The Ukraine war, when Kamala Harris went to the capital of Crimea and pretty much failed negotiations, and that's what started the war, because she pushed Ukraine into NATO, which then that resulted in Russia invading and breaking down.
I'm so sorry. I need you to stop doing something. You keep blaming Kamala Harris as if she was the president. She wasn't the president. I need you to calm down.
Kamala
with that
Harris
nonsense.
going to Ukraine and negotiating it.
Is Kamala, by the way? Like, chill out. Address one point at a time. Stop jumping all over the place. Okay, so we can look at the fact that Donald Trump in his first term. I'm going to turn your camera off. I don't know what that is. Like, chill the fuck out. Okay.
So
Kamala, someone keep a muzzle on this dog. Someone please.
Wow, that is if I called an African American a dog.
You cannot keep talking while I'm talking.
Erica, someone said you're chimping out in the comments.
You're being super manic. Like, just calm down. You're all over the place.
Can I?
No, you can't. If you can't be quiet, then you can leave. Turn your phone off and leave. It'll help you. It'll assist you. But this whole steamrolling nonsense that you're doing, I'm not going to deal with it. This is your last warning. Stop it. And just have a conversation like an adult that you pretend to be. Anywho, as I was saying, all right, what happened is in Donald Trump's first term, he started a trade war with China. And in starting that trade war with China, he put a deficit on our agricultural products where our farmers couldn't sell their crops. Okay, that actually led to $32 billion in bailouts that Donald Trump had to spend. Then additionally, also what we did see is we saw corporate greed at the hands of grocery retailers and basically corporations in general at our grocery stores. We even had the Kroger CEO testify to such before Congress. Also, supply chain matters happen along with quantitative easing, which is where the government prints more money colloquially just to keep it simple. So they buy assets so they can pump money into.
You just lied.
What did I lie about?
So the war started in 2022, and you said it was because of Trump's first policies and his trade
Talking
sanctions,
about his
but
tariffs.
but it was when Kamala Harris went to do negotiations in Ukraine. She didn't negotiate
You
with
got
Russia, and that's under that
Kamala Harris.
get cooked.
Don't mispronounce her name. It's seriously
I'm
a
gonna mispronounce her
microaggression.
name because she
You
was
don't have to.
terrible. She slept with
She
the governor
literally
of California,
was. She
Willie Harris or
literally
something.
was the vice president of the United States. I understand that you keep her puss in your mouth, but release, son, release, okay? Let it go. She wasn't the president. Thank you. We appreciate you. We can talk about the things that she actually did. However, we're going to stick to this. And there was no lie that was told. There were multiple factors that
What was she
played a
doing with Willie
part
Brown?
in the
What was she doing
in
in Willie
inflation
Brown?
being high.
What was she
However,
doing with
what we can see is
Willie
when was
Brown?
the Inflation Reduction Act signed?
It was signed in his first term. So what was that?
In Biden's
2021?
in
And did
Biden's
that
first
reduce
term.
inflation? Did that reduce inflation?
Yeah, it did.
So that's when it skyrocketed up to
No, it
6.5%
did
in 2022.
not. You don't
So
know
you're
when the
gonna sit
Inflation
here and you're gonna
Reduction Act
lie.
was signed.
You're
The Inflation
you're gonna
Reduction
lie.
Act was signed in June or July of 2022 because it was at the peak of the high inflation. A year from that date, what was the inflation rate? You can look at either you can look at June of 2023 or you can look at July of 2023. What was the inflation rate in either of those months?
6.5.
No,
USinflationcalculator.com.
you're not smart. Jesus Christ, a lot. How are you saying it's 6.5?
So it was
If you're
so in
looking at if
2022
you look at
and
USinflationcalculator.com, how is it that you're saying that it was at 6.5 in June or July of 2023?
so in February and March it was actually 8.5, and then in April it was 8.3, and then in May it was 8.6. June it reached an all-time high at 9.1, and then it was 8.5, 8.3, 8.2, 7.7,
Why are you
7.1,
reading off
6.5,
2022?
8.0. So this is because that you asked me when was
I
the
asked
bill
about
signed, and I just
2023.
gave you. So in 2020 6.4, 6.0, and then it was 7.0, 4.9, and then it started to waver out, and then
No, say the word. Say it started to drop.
it started to reduce at the taxpayers' cost.
Yeah.
But then but now we've
So
seen
the question
record
that I
lows.
asked you, what I did ask you was, what was it a year after the Inflation Reduction Act was signed, which was in 2022?
Yeah, and a year later it was 8.0.
Okay. You're a damn
It was
liar.
8.0.
You're a
It
damn
was
liar.
8.0. But we can talk about the big
No,
beautiful
you're
bill now and how
lying.
that and
It was signed, let's see here, in August of 2022 to be exact. So less than a year after it was signed, did we have our inflation rates back to normal. We actually started to see at even a month after it being signed, we started to see a reduction in inflation. And you can look and see here that we got back to normal inflation, which the Fed wants it between 2 and 3%. We started that in June of 2023. I don't know why you keep referring to 2022 because we all know that the inflation rates were high then. And again, there were multiple reasons why. A few of them I've already listed off for you that you refuse to acknowledge. So there's that part.
is
All right. Is there anything
over
else here?
5% is over 5% not high inflation to you? Yes or no?
Literally, I just said that it
Yes
is,
or no?
and the reason why
Okay,
it would
exactly,
be is
and
because
that's
we
why.
want it to be between 2
So
and
did it
3%.
reduce inflation? Yes or no?
Yes, it did reduce inflation.
Yeah.
How the fuck didn't it reduce inflation?
Because
if we
inflation
go
was
from
still
an
at a
average,
was
if we
still at
go
a
from
high.
an average of 8% 1 year in 2022, and then in 2023 we go to 4.1% as an average, and then in 2024 we go to 2.9%. Obviously, Joe Biden has done something right to help bring down inflation in the United States of America to get us on track, not just on a monthly basis, but on an average basis to where we want inflation to actually be. That's a good thing. I would think it. Don't you think that's a good thing? Don't you think it's a good thing to have the United States have the quickest economic recovery of any G7 nation?
No, because I mean, gas was
No.
still it was still pretty high, and millions of people lost their Medicare due to the illegal invasion that happened across our southern border. I mean, that was one thing we saw. I read you a
Prove it.
statistics.
Appreciate you.
So that they received currently about $42 billion in benefits, or about 4% of the total
What
cost
benefits?
Medicare for Medicare.
I'm so
And
sorry.
that
Are you saying that who got Medicare?
illegals over U.S. citizens that cut a lot of
What?
a lot of U.S. citizens
Medicare?
healthcare. Yeah,
What's Medicare? No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Did he just run? Maybe he pressed the wrong button. He's not in the request. He literally ran. Bruh. What the fuck was that? Whoa! What was that, guys? What the fuck was that? Okie dokie artichokey. What the fuck are we doing here? What was that? Jesus, be offense. I gotta fix the thing on the tube so I can make sure that I have the things in place. So I think I got it right now. I'm not sure. Bruh. Give me a moment, guys. I'm still laughing because what the fuck was that? It was like he was just running off a whole bunch of stuff that he practiced in the mirror, and he was like, I'm gonna get this out. All right, I'm gonna spit this right here. Like, I gotta get this out, like right now. Whoa. Goddamn. Okay. All right. Okay. Anywho, guys, let's do a few thank yous. Thank you so much, Alejandro, for the $10 over on PayPal. Alejandro said, did you see Bad Bunny give his award to that little kid? That little boy was one who was held. That was Liam? Oh my God. I didn't know that. I just thought the little boy was super cute. Holy smokes. Oh, wow. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much for sharing that with us. Like, oh my gosh. Drop some hearts in the chat for Alejandro and for Bad Bunny and for Liam. Oh my gosh. That's a statement. Shout out to Bad Bunny, yo. Oh, wow. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. Okay. And also, guys, shout out to Swan over on the tube, who is about to become a mod. She just don't know it yet. Shout out to Swan for the $5 super chat. Swan said, Swan here, soy Puerto Rico, v Puerto Rico, bonito all day. I do wish Mark Anthony came through, but happy to see Ricky Martin. Wepa! I was so happy to see Ricky Martin. I did not recognize Lady Gaga, but I recognized Ricky Martin. I was like, oh, Ricky! And I was really happy to see him. I love Ricky Martin. That was such a good show, guys. Thank you so much, Swan. Also, like I said, you're about to become a mod. So there's that. I got to figure out how to do it on the phone. Boom. Swan's a mod. She didn't volunteer. She was volunteered. All right. She didn't ask for this. She didn't land on my YouTube channel. All right. My YouTube channel landed on her. Anywho, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and knock out the remaining of these. What are these called again? I can't remember. Let's knock out the remaining of these overreacts. And we only have 17 of those to go. And where are we at on likes, guys? Let's see. Let's get the likes up to 150,000 likes. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. And if you're over on it too, the best way to support is via a super chat. Thank you all so very much for everything, because all is accepted and everything is appreciated. Thank you. All right. Hi, Breezy. Are you a Trump supporter?
Hi, yes.
Okay. All right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
26.
26? Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Yeah, because Kamala was not a good option. She
Because
was worse.
Kamala wasn't a good option. Okay,
Yeah.
so even though it's been well over a year since the election, all right, you're still supporting Donald Trump today, February 8th of 2026, because Kamala wasn't a good option.
Yeah, she personally hurt me and my family.
How did she personally hurt you and your family?
From in California. I don't know if you heard of Jamal Truelove. She imprisoned him, and she laughed at his guilty verdict, even though he was innocent. So she doesn't care about black men. And
Oh,
if
can
you
you
have
do
a
me a
family
favor?
member
Because you said that she
falsely
laughed
imprisoned,
at his guilty verdict. Can you do me a
yes,
favor? Do you have video of her laughing? I want to hear that laugh that you all
yes,
love
I
so
do.
much. Okay, get the
On the
video.
San Francisco Standard, you could
Go
look it up. San Francisco Standard. It's reported
get
there.
it.
I got no reason to lie.
Go get it.
I'm not gonna get it. I could
You don't want to turn
type
your
the link
camera
in the
on?
comments. No, I could type the link in the comments.
The San Francisco Standard, you
San
say?
Francisco
She laughed at
Standard.
his guilty verdict?
She laughed at his guilty verdict. You could
Okay.
fact check me right now.
Did she know at the time that he was innocent? Or did he have to be exonerated
No,
first?
she knew her prosecutor was doing shady stuff,
If
and she
Kamala
laughed at his
Harris
verdict.
knew that a prosecutor was doing something shady, right? Why wasn't she brought before like the board for a review of her license?
Well, he won a $13.1 million settlement
Okay. Is Kamala the one
because
that
of it.
tried the case?
That was her office.
Was
Would you
Kamala
care
the
if
one
Trump had
that
an office
tried the
and they
case?
misrepresented people?
I'm so
They
sorry.
misrepresent and
Kamala the
imprison
one that
black men
I'm
who
so
are
sorry.
innocent.
Was
I
Kamala
don't
the
understand
one
how.
that tried the case, love?
Yeah, y'all got no
Okay.
empathy, no
Okay. I was just
sympathy,
wondering
no
why you're
no
trying
care
to
in the
hold
world.
her accountable for another prosecutor's actions.
Because she
That's all
personally
I'm trying to
affected
wonder.
me and my family
Okay.
like that. I can't forget something like that. You can't trust her.
What you want me to do with this?
I'm saying
Like, what
I'm
do you
going
want me to
off
do with
why I
this?
first voted
You're
for him.
claiming that you're related to this person or whatever. Like, how
No,
are we
I
supposed to
am. Yeah.
verify that? You got a family
I
tree?
mean, I'll
You
give
got
you
some
my.
ancestry.com records? How you supposed to verify that? Take your
If
anecdotal
you wanna, I could
experience.
send that. I could send all that to you. I'm not gonna dox myself on here.
You
But we
sharing
got
your
the same
story
last
here saying
name.
this is your family, so I figured you were okay with doxing yourself.
No, I'm not gonna dox myself.
So we're just supposed to trust you, bro?
Yeah, and you can search it up.
She didn't prosecute the case. Is there something else?
Her office didn't prosecute the case.
She didn't prosecute the case. She
Yeah, it
wasn't
was
the
her
attorney
office.
that actually went in front of the judge.
Does she not represent the office? Was it not her policies in place?
That's crazy, because then I could ask you the same about whether ICE represents the Trump administration.
Oh yeah, I'll get on ICE too. I don't support that. I 100% don't get down with that.
So in regards to this here, they only have Jamal Truelove's version of the story where he says that she laughed. Not actual video of her laughing. So it's just taking his word for it. Unless you prove me wrong.
No, there were people who were actually there who reported that, and his family. Their testimony.
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm looking at where it says that he's the one that reported it.
Yeah, and his family also said the same exact thing. Who were there?
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. What's the point?
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what the point is.
Well, you don't care. You don't care about people getting
Say what
falsely
you want.
in prison.
I didn't say I don't care about people getting falsely in prison. I didn't say that.
That's crazy.
At the time,
he had a
obviously he's
career.
been exonerated, right? Has he been exonerated?
Yeah, but that, I mean, that's
he's been
done in his
exonerated,
career.
and he won a settlement against the state. Okay.
The black man.
All right.
What else did
you want? What else do you want Kamala Harris to do? Because Kamala Harris wasn't
that
even
was
the
your
attorney.
family. I'll be on your side. That was your family under Trump. I'll be on your side too.
What side you
the
would
fact
take.
you let that slide is just crazy.
I don't care what side you want to take here.
It's crazy.
All right. He has received the justice that he deserves by being exonerated,
not representing black men.
and also getting.
And that's not the only thing she did.
Got a settlement. In some states, they won't even pay out that much money. So I'm actually happy to hear that he was able to get such a large settlement. That's a good deal. When I say a good deal, I mean the settlement amount, because some states will cap it, like not even in the millions. They'll cap it at like $750,000 for taking someone's like life from them for years, for decades. So I I hope that. How's he doing now? What's his relation to you, by the way? I'm sorry I missed that part.
Yeah, he's my uncle.
He's your uncle. How's your uncle doing now?
Yes, he's all right. He's doing well.
He's doing well now? Okay, awesome. All
Yeah,
right. He
he's
seems
doing good.
happy and everything.
I guess, yeah, he's happy. He's good
Okay,
now,
all right.
but I
So,
mean,
like,
then it's like
uh
when
huh.
you at that point, if that it's just crazy. I
So,
mean, and
like, I
then
have a
how she was
question.
how she was impacting black people in prison with her policies in California. Anybody from California can attest to this. How she was doing those prisoners, black and white, but especially black men. She is not a supporter for black people at all, yo.
Yeah, I have one more
I
question for
just,
you. I
I
do.
just can't, I can't get
When
down with that.
when your uncle filed the lawsuit, all right, against the state of California and everything, did he name Kamala Harris as a defendant?
No, he didn't name. Again, you're going off of.
I
You're
just want to
not
make sure.
seeing the bigger picture.
Okay,
You're
I
not
do
seeing the
actually
bigger
see the bigger
picture, though.
picture. All right, because the thing about
No, I
Kamala
don't think
Harris
you
is that
are.
she
If you're
was
going to
a
ask a
prosecutor.
question that insensitive,
That's
you're
not
not seeing the
insensitive.
bigger picture.
That's not
It is quite
insensitive.
insensitive.
You're trying to
You
blame her
ask,
for
okay,
it when
how is
she
he
wasn't named a
now? I'm
defendant.
like, he's doing well and all this, and then you're going back to, oh, was she a defendant when we already went over that? That is very insensitive.
Oh, I didn't hear
And
you
how she
name
did
that
black
part.
men in prisons in California is just like it's crazy, yo. And I'll get on Trump
So
equally.
here's another
Like,
thing. Here's another
but
thing. It seems
she was an
right.
evil person. She
It
was an
seems
evil
that we
person.
have another Trump supporter on the panel who can't keep Kamala Harris's
I'm
puss
not a
out of his
I'm not a
mouth.
Trump supporter.
Why is
I'm not even a
that?
Trump supporter.
I said, "Are you a Trump supporter?" You said, "I support him on some things," and then you said, "I
No,
said,
oh
why are you
well,
still
no, I don't
supporting
support
Trump?"
him now. I did vote for him, but I don't support him now.
You don't support him now?
No,
Really? Why not?
no. I only supported him when he was against Kamala initially.
Against Kamala?
But after what I've been seeing going on with ICE and all that, yeah, no, he don't have my support.
Okay, all right, awesome. All right, then go find a panel to talk about that on. It's not here. Okay, anywho, only be in the request if you still support Donald Trump. All right, only be in the request if you still support Donald Trump today. All right, it is still February 8th, 2026 in the United States of America. So only go in the request if you support Donald Trump today. That's all. I think that's an easy ask. That's an easy ask. I'm not asking for much. At least I don't think that I am. I hope I'm not. Anywho, moving on. So let's see here. All right. Shout out to Andrew. Andrew, sorry, Andrew, my bad. But you know who you are, love. Andrew sent 5 and said, "Oh, Andrew, you don't have to ever wish you could do more. Thank you so very much, love. I appreciate you." You said, "Thank you for opening my eyes to so many facts. Happy Black History Month." Thank you so very much for your love and support. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat. All right. Also, shout out to, let me make sure, Ashton. Ashton said that the little boy wasn't Liam Ramos, was a child actor, confirmed. Okay, that's cool. I still got a little bit teary eyed. I'm not going to hold you. I thought it was adorable. Okay, all right. All right. And guys, let this be an example of why you fact check information before you get excited about it in real time. Okay. Also, thank you so very much, Ashton. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for Ashton. All right. Also, let's see here. Shout out to, make sure I can say your name, Rachel. Thank you so very much, Rachel, for the $30. Rachel said, because Black women's labor is not free, and I got a little extra jingle in my pocket right now. I know that's what's up. I listen to you almost every night, and God bless you for the work you keep doing, because I would be crashing out on these absolute idiots every moment of every day. Thank you. Thank you so very much, love, for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I don't know how I do it. I do it with shots of tequila. That's how I do it. All right. Don't tell my mom. Okay, anywho, guys, thank you so very much for the love and the kindness. Everything is definitely appreciated and accepted. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. All right. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat or send jewels. All right. Everything again is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Let's go ahead and keep the momentum going. Let's keep tapping that screen. Get these likes up too. Let's see. Let's get the likes up to 200,000 likes, guys. All right. Stretch goals. Stretch goals. Let's tap that screen. Continue to share and repost the live. All right. And let's see what we have in our box. I saw this person first. 45, 47. Who's the man? You the man. Strong, healthy black man. Oh, hi, Joe Min. Joe.
Hello.
Hi, Joe. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah,
Okay. And Joe, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
20.
20. All right. Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because I do think that we're heading to a better pathway, and I think that he will, in the near future, help the country and reform the immigration laws for sure. I do think so.
So you are still supporting Trump based off of a wing and a prayer?
No, I just know that he, as a man that supports law and order, I do think that after he's, done with all the aliens, I do think that he's gonna reform me. Because
I'm sorry. You said a man
like,
that
like
supports law and order?
like realistically, he cannot deport everyone, right? So he's gonna have to change it either or.
But you said a man that supports law and order. All right.
Yeah,
Me,
because
is it law and order to call for the termination of the Constitution?
no, but is it law and order when you call for the determination of a federal agency, a law enforcement?
Who said that?
The Democrats.
What Democrat said that?
Mandami, Bernie Banders. What's her?
Are they the
What's the
president?
Somali? Well, they have a big power in the White House. So
And yes, they can call for the termination of a department. Didn't Donald Trump say that he wants to get rid of the Department of Education and USAID, and he effectively did so,
well,
especially with
I'm
USAID?
talking about the law. I'm talking about
But
law
I'm just
enforcement.
saying, you said to call for the termination of a federal department, and I gave you two. So there's that.
Well,
So I
I
mean,
was talking
Donald
about
Trump,
law.
what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right?
Well, those are different. Those are not laws, right? Or those are not law enforcements. But that's why, as a future border patrol, I think that
Have I
it's a really
spoken with you before?
no.
You just
I
said as
think
a
you
future border patrol agent. I spoke to someone.
I think you were in
Are you
another
in
life
school?
before. No,
You're not in school?
no.
How are you going to become a border patrol agent if you're not in school?
Well, you get a degree, right?
Yeah. What degree do you have?
I don't have any degree.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
You all sound the same. How long do you think it's going to take you to become a border patrol agent?
Well, realistically, you can become after high school, but um, I think now they want you to get a bachelor's or something, right?
Oh, I have no idea. Why would you want? They're letting people with high school diplomas become border patrol agents. That's
Yeah,
wicked.
they go around in a lot of places near me that are hiring people, but for a low amount of money.
Okay. All right. So back to what it was that you were saying. Yeah, it's okay to call for the abolishment of ICE, especially if ICE is acting as Donald Trump's own private military. So like his little private police force. That would be called a paramilitary force.
But it doesn't change the fact that their common or their goal is to remove the criminals, and since we
Is
obviously
it?
can't track the, well, since it's obvious that we cannot track the criminals that have not been vetted, how are we gonna go find them? You know what I mean?
If they're the criminals that have
Yeah.
not been vetted, but you're calling them criminals, right?
Hmm.
Doesn't that mean that they would in fact have a record? So therefore, we would be able to track them because they would have a record because they committed a crime.
Yeah, but most of these states that they're doing these raids on, and I'm specifically talking about what Minnesota, California, they do have sanctuary policies where, if someone commits a crime and it's not a felony, they get released after they serve their time. If it's less than a year, I'm pretty sure.
What policy is this called?
I don't know. It's sanctuary policies.
You
You can
just
search it up.
did
Sanctuary.
you? What's it called?
If you search up sanctuary policies in California of immigrants, when if they get arrested and it's not a felony, they get released.
All right, so you made two claims that I am going to ask you to substantiate. I always feel like I'm going to end up doing all of the homework for you. All right, so what I'm going to look into, all right, is the first thing that you said is that they're going after the criminals. That's what you
Hmm.
said.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking to see just how many of the criminals, all right, they've gone
Hmm.
after. What I want you to do is I want you to substantiate your claim about
All right.
you can choose California, all right, how they're I guess what did you say? You said releasing undocumented immigrants if they have served their time. They're
Yeah, I said
releasing
if
them.
they. Yeah, I said if they have committed something less than a felony, like a misdemeanor, or they just broke the state laws, they would get released if they got sentenced to like less than a year. I'm pretty sure.
Is that a violent crime? Because didn't Donald Trump say he was going after the violent criminals, the
Well, it
rapists, the
specifically doesn't have to be violent, right? For example,
I'm just going by what he said.
if you commit fraud, it's not a felony. If it's less than what 500 in California.
Can we deport Trump? Can we get him the fuck up out of here?
Well, technically, you could get his grandparents out of here.
They're dead, so it don't really matter. But like for him though, can we get him up out of here? I mean, he committed fraud. He was actually found liable for it in the state of New York for defrauding a cancer charity, a kids' cancer charity at that, for millions of dollars for personal use, him and his sons. And then also, did you know that Donald Timothy Trump is a convicted felon? Were you aware of that?
Why is he a felon for? Tell me.
I
Is it a
can tell
violent
you
crime?
because he
I bet it's not a
falsified.
violent
Oh,
crime.
I'm so sorry. You were just arguing that the state of California doesn't get rid of people who don't commit a violent crime because they're still criminals. That was just your argument. So that's why I asked you, can we just get rid of Trump? I don't know. It's just a thought. It's an idea. He is a criminal. He definitely may be violent based off of his sexual proclivity. I can't say that word. All right. He a nasty motherfucker. All right. Anywho,
So
hold music
it's
time.
SV. I just got the thing.
What's it
If
called?
you want to search it up, it's SV5.
I can't
No,
hear you. If you time
SB
out.
54.
1 moment, please. I can't hear you if you can't see me. So when you come back to the screen, just say what it is again in full.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes.
Oh, it's SB 54.
SB, so Sierra Bravo.
Yeah, 54, space 54.
It is a California State Senate bill.
Yeah.
California Senate Bill 54, the Plastic Pollution Prevention and Packaging Producer Responsibility Act. I
No,
fucking
no, it
kid you
wasn't.
not.
It was enacted in 2018. I think you're looking at the wrong one. It's SB 54.
5-4, right?
Yeah. I think you're looking at the wrong one.
California Values Act.
I think, yeah.
Okay. Reading it over here. Okay, I'm reading it. Okay. This is in regards to cooperation with ICE, though. It has nothing to do with like sentences or anything of that nature. It's basically saying in regards to, that was really loud. I'm sorry, it's a noise from outside. It's basically saying that in regards to them being released, all right, they can't be held longer than their release date just because ICE is asking or demanding that they be held longer. So, like, if a person is supposed to get out tomorrow and ICE comes tomorrow and say, hey, we're going to come pick them up on Wednesday, then no, they're going to get out on Monday. I should have tried to get them on Thursday, the week before. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear what you just said, but
Okay.
did you read about the state's policies? Because I think it's state prisons or jails and county jails. It's two different things that it affects people, I guess.
How? How so?
Because what you just read to me, I think that was their county policies that was enacted by that. But if you read the state's one, like the other half of the, it says they don't send they don't cooperate with the state doesn't cooperate with ICE unless they're violent criminals.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about criminals overall. I mean, do they have to be violent to break the law?
No.
And that's what I'm saying. So this
But this
does
isn't
help.
this that wasn't your claim though. That's not what your claim was. Your claim was that they were just releasing they like were releasing people after serving their sentence. It didn't make any sense why you were saying that because that's what happened. So this bill basically was put into place, all right, and it says police and sheriffs. So that means that it applies to local municipalities, the state, and also counties. All right, because sheriffs only rule over counties. So this applies to all of them, and they can't hold them longer than their release date just because ICE has either demanded or asked them to do so. Did he leave? Why does that keep happening? I just stop misinterpreting the law. That's all I'm asking you to do. Stop misinterpreting it. And thank you, Hank, for the Galaxy Go. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Hank, y'all. Big Bank Hank. That is a rapper from the Sugar Hill Gang. All right. They made the song A Hip, a Hop, a Hibby to the hip, hip, poppy, you don't stop. That's them. All right. There we go. Why does that keep happening? They keep leaving. No. Why do they keep leaving? What did I do? Ha 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 ha. All right, guys, let me get back to it. Let's see here. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, we're good there. And I'm just checking to see if we have any thank yous. All right. Shout out to my girl. Oh, two shout outs. Two shout outs to my girl, Jonna. All right. I love her so very much. She keeps me in the back of her mind, which I absolutely am thankful for. It's good to know that people are thinking about you. So shout out to Jonna, to you for that. I appreciate you, love. You know what it is. Also, shout out to Jonna for the $10 donation over on Venmo. Jonna said, glad to see you live today. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Well, thank you. I wasn't going to go live today, but I was like, oh, it should be fun. Like after the Super Bowl or whatnot. Have you ever talked to a drunk Trump supporter? Shit's crazy. Anywho, thank you so very much, Jonna. Let me see here. Taylor, thank you so very much for the $20 Venmo. Taylor said, in the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police, who investigate crime, and the district attorneys, who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories. Dun dun. I know that show. What's the name of that show again? Shout out to Law and Order, and shout out to Taylor. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat. And shout out to my girl Gucci. Gucci sent 10 and said, stop breaking the toys. I don't know how I did that one. I was pretty chill. I'll try. I can't help it. But thank you so much, Gucci. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Gucci, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for all of our donors. Y'all are friggin' awesome. My goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat or you can send a jewel or a sticker. Everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right, let's keep the party going. If you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in the box. Do not be afraid, for I do not bite. I don't bite. I just ask you to be factual. That's all I ask you to do. I don't ask you to do nothing else but to be factual. 'Tis it, 'tis all. Anywho, I wonder something. I think my fireworks are working tonight. That's it. So, guys, what's there to talk about? Trump is good is wicked work. You should get a request. Trump is so, oh my gosh. Guys, could you imagine knowing someone who says stuff like Trump is daddy? That is so strange. Why would you say something like that, Law? Oh, I'm so sorry. First things first is for TikTok purposes. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. Okay. All right. Do you have a dad?
I do. He's inside right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So why are you calling Trump your daddy?
One sec. I try to turn on my face cam. It won't work.
You don't have to.
I don't have to. You sure I'm pretty attractive. Say that one more time. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said, why are you calling Trump daddy when you have a father? I'm confused.
I don't know.
All right. Is your relationship
he's just a good president. He's just a good president.
Your relationship with your
I
dad
love my father.
strong? Oh, okay. How do
No,
you think
I love my father. He's so good.
You calling another man daddy?
Oh, he wouldn't like that. He wouldn't like that. That was a joke. Don't worry. I'm not a homosexual.
Like it, right?
I support the gays. I love the gays.
He's home right now?
I especially love the flamos. Yeah, you want to talk to him?
Yeah, go ahead. Put your dad on the phone.
Ooh, I don't know if he'd like. I don't know if he'd like.
Go put him on the phone. Let's see what happens. He might
He's
actually show us why you're
kind of weird. Hey, Turtle
man
Power.
daddy.
I don't like your attitude. First of all,
stay up
Sorry,
here.
Turtle Power.
You gotta stay up here. The chat can be brutal, bro. Stay up here.
Yeah, bro. First of all, someone said he's a kid. I'm 19 years old. 19 years of age. Thank you very much.
Okay, go get your.
I'm not gonna read the chat. I'll put on my dad, but you gotta give me a sec. You gotta wait
Okay,
I gotta go ask him.
Okay.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Wait, how do I mute this? Can I not mute this?
I'll mute you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. Quick question. Did Ahmad mute him? Because I didn't. We weren't supposed to mute him. We were supposed to listen in. Come on, guys. Get on code. Swan. Thank you so very much, love. I appreciate you. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Swan for the bubbly kiss. I love those gifts. They're so cute. All right, guys. Let's keep doing all of the good things while Law goes and, talk to his dad. All right. We might find out why he's calling another grown man daddy. So there's that. Thank you for the butterfly flower thingies. I don't know what those called. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Who sent those? I can't see. WS, thank you. Thank you so very much. Something's going on with the camera tonight where I can't figure out the blur. I think it might have the autofocus on, so I will try to figure that out in a moment. So we'll see what happens. But yes, guys, let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All right.
He said no. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. He said no. He's like, yeah, no. He's just nervous in front of so many people. That's it.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Yeah, I don't know why. I talked to him. He was kind of laughing a little bit. He was like, "Why'd you call Trump daddy?" I was like, "Dad, it's a joke. You know me." And yeah, I found it pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anywho, where'd you go? Where did he go? He left too. Why is everyone leaving? Boo. His dad made him hang up the phone, y'all. His dad said, "Get back to the basement." Bruh. Anywho, guys, what is happening tonight? They're weird. They're young and they're weird. That's all I got. Don't be young. Well, you can be young, but don't be weird. All right. Wait till you're like old to be weird. Like me. Anywho. Shout out to Heather for the $3.33. I love a good angel number. Thank you so very much, love. Heather said, Happy Bad Bunny Day. I know that's right. Happy Bad Bunny Day. Awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some bunnies in the chat. Drop some bunnies. Let's do that. Also, shout out to Megan. I almost said Morgan for some reason. I don't know why. Thank you so very much, Megan, for the $10 over on Venmo. Megan said, doing all of the good things. Happy Black History Month. Love you. Love you more. Thank you so very much. Drop some hearts in the chat for Megan, y'all. All right, awesome, guys. Let's keep it going, all right? If you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com, all right? And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. That's the best way to support, or you can send jewels or stickers. I appreciate each and every last one of you because everything is accepted and definitely appreciated. With that being said, let's continue on. Let's keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. Let's go ahead and knock out these slow. All right, the slow snails. I'm just gonna call them snails. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna call them snails. Puerto Rico. Hi,
Hello?
Colin. Yes, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 18.
18. Okay, all right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because I feel like he's actually, I know he's good for the country, and I don't like him as a person, but like I think he's good for the country for lots of reasons.
Give me one.
In his presidency, 2017 to 20 okay. 2017 to 2020. The tax cuts and the Job Act reduced the corporate tax rate and cut individual taxes.
You think that was a good thing?
Yeah, that's a good thing. Because it helped job growth and tax cuts for many people.
It helped job growth?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But that was
I'm
his
sorry,
past
what year were you born in?
2006.
2006? And you're 18 years old?
Well, 19, but like soon.
It's not the same. Get y'all kids. Get your kids. Get your kids. That's all I got to say. Get your kids. Anywho, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only get in the box if you are a Trump supporter. You are the demographic of people I've been wanting to speak with. Okay, all right. I want to talk to you. Okay, let's go ahead and move on, guys. Let's see what we have here. That was crazy. Hi, Sharon. Are you a Trump supporter?
I was.
Okay, love. I'm only looking to speak to people who are still supporting Trump, but I thank you so very much for being here.
Of course. Thank you. And thank you for what you're doing.
I appreciate you, love. You have a great night.
You too.
Thanks. Bye. Hi, Miracle. Are you a Trump supporter?
I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm nobody's supporter. I'm concerned about parties that are replacing Black people for criminal immigrants and all this other stuff because obviously we are not the community is not opening up their eyes to see what's going on. Okay, and so people are just focusing on Trump and what he's doing. We need to be focusing on the community within our community and the leaders, the Black leaders that are setting us up for failure. That's all I have to say. Thank you. And also, the biggest threat to me, everyone's talking about Trump.
Time out. The fuck? What is happening? Oh my gosh. Lord Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. She did not. I'm processing though. I'm processing that a lot of words were used, but not much was said. So Miracle, all right. My question to you is, are you looking to have a conversation or are you just trying to like spew out your talking points and then drop? Like, what is it that you're trying to do?
The most effective, breathable, customizable support for relief of lower back pain you will
All right.
ever
Also, Winston, you're asleep. Okay. I sent you a request to unmute, love. Let me make sure. Okay, I did. Okay,
Okay,
great.
can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It just seems to me as though that we in the Black community are falling for these people that are supposed to be our leaders. We are focusing on Trump, okay, which I don't support at all. I don't support no one. I'm an independent. But the
Who did you
problem
vote for?
is this: I didn't vote for no one.
You didn't vote for anyone?
No, I did not vote for anyone because they did not line up with my beliefs and
So
my
what you
views.
complaining for?
Well, I'm not complaining. It's just the
Kinda
fact that we're in a bad position because we have these leaders that seems to me that their focusing is not on the Black community. Okay, it just seems like right now it feels like everyone is focusing on another community, and our Black leaders are setting us up for failure. And everyone is focusing on the orange man when we should be focusing on our community and not worrying about what's going on here, because what I'm seeing right now is it seems like they're replacing us. Okay, they're replacing us for the
Are you
immigrants.
afraid of being replaced?
Let's see. I'm not afraid of being replaced. Um, it's not afraid of being replaced. It's being disrespected. Okay, that's
You just
the
said that they're
point of the matter.
replacing.
It's being disrespected. It's not
So
being replaced. It's not being afraid. It's being disrespected. Okay, because we've built this country, and it seems like no one is giving us, um, you know, giving us any props, and as though that everyone else has done all the work, like we're putting us on the back burner. But everyone is just focusing on this man over here, orange man over here, when we need to be trying to figure out what we can do together collectively to bring our community together, the Black communities and the issues that's together. We don't need to clump everybody up in here, and we're doing too much focusing on him when we should be strategizing to try to find issues and resolution in our community, instead of worrying about Trump supporters. We need to be focusing on what we can do in our community. That's what we should be doing, because we're wasting time,
Yeah.
and our children and our future is falling behind. Okay, we got people killing each other. Okay,
Okay.
in the inner city,
So
Chicago, and all this other stuff, and they're the ones that
people who
are.
live close to each other sometimes end up killing each other. It happens. It's called proximity. So the question I would have to ask you then is that, like, was Joe Biden helping the Black community when under his administration the lowest Black unemployment rate to date had been achieved in August of 2024? Was
Joe Biden?
okay?
Are you talking about Joe Biden? Did
Yeah.
something for us?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Where
where's the
was
condition
he?
at right now?
Excuse me, one moment, because he ain't president right now. So there's that. But did Joe Biden, all right, as president, all right, did his economic policies that he put into place, such as actually updating the thrifty food plan and continuing, what else do we have? Oh, trying to get the child tax credit expanded, but also lifting 400,000 Black children out of poverty? That's
Let's see.
amazing.
How
That's
about this
absolutely
one? That
amazing.
out of
Hold on one
poverty, are
moment.
they
No,
still in
I
poverty
gave you a
right now?
moment to talk. I'm gonna keep talking. All right. What about tripling the number of Small Business Administration backed loans to Black owned businesses?
Okay, where's your
What
numbers
about
coming from?
awarding
No,
a
but I want to know
record?
where the.
Oh yeah, I
Can
can.
you give?
Yeah.
Can you show me? Can you give it? Can you put it on the screen? Can you
Oh, by
give
all
us
means, darling.
information? Okay,
Sure,
because
sure
the
we
thing about it is,
can.
we're still in the same position. So I don't
Are
know
we
if
though?
your numbers are correct.
I
So
mean, you
if
didn't
there's
vote, so what are you complaining for? You told
yeah,
me you
but the
weren't
thing about
complaining
it
because you're
is, but
independent and you didn't vote for
yeah, but the
anyone. So
thing
what are you
about it
complaining
is,
for?
we're still in the same situation. So he really
Are we
didn't do
though?
nothing for us. He
Are
didn't do
we?
nothing for us. But all he did say
Are
for us
we?
is,
When we actually
vote
started
for
to see
me.
the
You ain't
wealth gap?
black. But
Yeah,
that's the
that
only
was
he gave
literally
for
a
us is
tagline
abortion, and
from,
you ain't. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
oh my God. That was literally a tagline, all right, from the Darn Going Breakfast Club. That's how they closed out their show, and he immediately apologized for it. Let try something else. All right. If you want to know why Black unemployment is increasing in the United States of America, If you want to know why Black wealth is decreasing in the United States of America, you're going to need to look forward, like look to the current president. We were on a great trajectory under Joe Biden. And if you would have taken a moment to vote for Kamala Harris, all right, a lot of you, because there's a lot of people that think like you, but Kamala Harris had a policy where she wanted to put into place and work with contractors and builders to actually build 3 million homes in the United States of America on federal property. So she was going to release some of that land in order to build these homes. All right. So that she actually could have more supply of homes because we have a shortage, which would help reduce costs. She also wanted to give down payment assistance to first-time home buyers, along with first-generation home buyers. That would have helped a lot of Black people out. Instead, we got Donald Trump trying to increase our bank overdraft fees and letting the credit card companies charge us insane interest amounts. There's that. Also, additionally, Kamala Harris did want to extend the child tax credit. She wanted to do that. That would have helped people. I'm trying to understand what it is, but we can keep on talking about what they did do during the Biden administration. That unfortunately, if you didn't know about it, that's on you, that you didn't get to take advantage of it. But a lot of people did. All right. They were actually able to reduce mortgage insurance premiums for FHA loans, saving 76,000 Black people an average of $900 a year. $900 that can go into a savings account. It can go into a 529 plan for the kids. So they saved money. Distributed $2.2 billion in financial assistance to over 43,000 farmers who experienced discrimination, a majority of them Black, because in the Trump's first administration, that $32 billion in farmer bailout that he gave, less than 0.1% went to Black farmers. Less than $32 billion, less than 0.1%. But you're complaining about this because what is it that you're looking for? We don't even have to talk about the HBCUs, guys. Like $17 billion to HBCUs. Come on. The largest amount ever given. And it was not just towards operational costs. It was also towards research. It was towards diversity programs. It was also towards veteran programs. All right, you can come off of mute and answer the question. What is it that you're looking for them to do? I sent you an invite to unmute. Guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing and reposting the live. Let's go ahead and knock out the slow motions because that's what we're dealing with now, slow motion. So let's pick it up and knock those out. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Okay,
And
so
let's
all
get the
the
likes up, guys. Let's get the
okay,
likes up to
so
200,000.
all of the people that you said and all the numbers that you're saying, we're still in the same situation. So
What's
I
the
don't
same
know
situation, darling?
the situation. Where's our condition right now? The Black community, the numbers. Where are we at right now? We're low in a lot of
Can we
stuff. We
talk
have not
about
even
what Donald
we
Trump
haven't
has done?
we haven't even overcome the issues in the Black communities that are dealing with all type of stuff. Okay, and
Such as
the thing about it is the
name
thing that
one.
really is that disappointing is everyone wants to give praises to these people and they have not done anything for the Black community.
What are you looking for them to do? You keep saying they haven't done anything, but what exactly are you looking for them to do? That's my question. Please answer that question directly.
Oh, to follow through what they're supposed to do for the Black community,
What
for
does
all the
that
things that we're dealing with.
mean?
That means
Jesus Christ.
that means
Hey, where's
low
Liv? Can
unemployment
someone get Liv
to
for
make
me, please?
for low income, the low employment rates for the Black community, the resources, all type of things that will
I'm
help
sorry. Hold on
us.
one moment. Time out. You just said low unemployment for the Black community, right?
No,
What did?
to
Huh?
help the unemployment rate in the Black
Why is the
communities,
unemployment rate high?
because it's continuing on from Joe Biden.
Is it continuing on when it reached
Yes,
its
yes,
lowest under Joe Biden?
And the policies from the Democratic parties,
What
the
policies?
Democrats, and that are
You keep saying stuff, but you're not saying anything at all.
well, it is because there's a lot of stuff that's going on that people are
But you're not
being
saying
being
anything
deceived,
though.
and eyes are blinded
So
to,
here's what
and
I can say.
justifying.
Here's what I can say, because you remind me of a person who that like you got a college degree, don't you?
Do you have a college degree?
I have an associate's. That's it. Do you have a
Okay,
bachelor's or a master's?
I have a bachelor's degree.
You have a bachelor's degree? Okay.
Yes,
All right. Okay. All right. Do you you go to church on Sundays and stuff?
I go to church on frequently.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter if I go to church frequently. The
Like
part the
the women that you see like with like long nails and colored hair and whatnot, do you kind of why would she do that? Like, do you like stick your nose
no,
down at them?
no, I don't. You know what I do?
What'd you do?
I don't do any of that
What'd
because
you
what I
do?
do is I focus on myself.
You
I
focus on
focus on
yourself?
myself to do things that I could do to help other people,
Mm-hmm.
to inform them,
How do you help other
to
people?
uplift them so that they won't be deceived,
How do you help them?
so that they don't be led astray. And if any information that I have is to make sure that we're not being blinded by these people that are supposed to be helping us, that are supposed to be, um, telling us, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that, but their actions do not
Thank you for the
match
kisses,
what they
guys.
say they're going to do. So
You still haven't
when
told us what it is that you want them to do. You said the black unemployment rate, right? But again, Joe Biden got the black unemployment rate to the lowest amount that has ever been, the lowest percentage point that has ever been in US history. Okay, so we have that there. That means that jobs were being created, all right, and we were actually being able to take those jobs. Fantastic, right? But in the first year of the Trump administration, now remember, you didn't vote, all right, yet you are complaining. You are complaining. I just want to let you know that. All right, in the first year as the president for the second time, Donald Trump stripped away DEIA protections, all right, policies on a federal level and threatened private corporations to do the same, or else he said that they would lose their tax incentives and they would lose their funding. So there's that. Okay. We saw in the span of 3 months, February through April, the span of 3 months, we saw upwards of 300,000 Black women leave the labor force either by force or by choice due to the dismantling of DEIA policies and procedures within the corporate level, and so private, and also on a public level, which would be federal. That's what we started to see. Also, teacupping makes me paranoid. You have 2 seconds to come back. 1. Okay. So Donald Trump did that. Also, Donald Trump's tariff policy, which he calls his economic policy, has done nothing but increase costs and also lead to layoffs, along with his promotion and advocacy of AI. AI has stripped people in the tech industry of their jobs, along with people in the corporate fields of their jobs. It has. We can see that with Amazon. Amazon just recently laid off 16,000 people, and that's in addition to the 16,000 people in 2025. This year, just last month, they're letting go of 16,000 for a total of 30,000 people that are going to be without a job. Some of them Black. And it is because of AI. And we know that Donald Trump promotes and pushes for AI. All right, all we have to do is look at his Truth Social post and we'll know that much. But with that being said, I just want you to give a cogent argument here. What do you want them to do? What does it look like for you?
all I know is their history of not following through for the black community. That's all I can say.
Something? Can I tell you something? Because
Go ahead. Yeah,
I
that's
tried. I just
fine.
want to tell you something. That's all. The fuck? Fuck are we doing here? I don't care about that. All right. One thing I can't stand, all right, and if you know me off this app, I can't stand complaining without a solution. I'm gonna give you one time to complain, all right? If you don't have a solution the second time around, get the fuck up out my face. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. All right, we are solution driven, all right? Solution-based people, solution driven, okay? All right. All right, we got a few people up in the box. I'm going to go through it in just a moment. First things first, though, let me read these off. My friggin' thingy is a bit off tonight. The thing over on the tube. I want to fix it, but I can't. I can't fix it. All right, and do I have anything here? I could have sworn something came through. I guess I missed it. I don't know. Okay, I'm good. All right, we got nothing, which is okay. All right, guys, let's keep tapping that screen, keep sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All right, looking at, I don't know where we're at. Oh, we have 25 of the slow motions left to go, so let's go ahead and knock those out. Also, guys, let's get these likes up to 200,000 likes. There's over 780 people in here. I know we can tap the screen, all right, and only request up if you are a Trump supporter, and if you'd like to support me, support the stream. Links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle. Everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, the best way to support is via a super chat, or you can send a sticker or jewels. All right. Again, thank you all for everything, because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. With that being said, let's move on to our next contestant of Can I Get a Motherfucking Challenge? Hi, Brett. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am, yeah.
Okay. All right. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
29.
29. Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
I mean, to be quite honest with you, I'm kind of teetering back and forth. I mean, I do follow kind of just more Republican beliefs. I don't know that I necessarily want to say that I support Trump. Do I feel like he was a better candidate when we went through the election process? Yes. Would I still vote for him over Kamala? Yes. Do I support everything that he says and does? No.
It's
so
Kamala.
It's okay. My bad. Close enough.
No, it's Kamala. Or if you can't do that, you can say Harris.
Kamala or Harris, whatever. I'll say however you want me to. I don't really care.
So, question. Why are you still supporting Trump? You never said why. You just you listed like, I don't even know, but it wasn't why you were supporting Trump. Teacupping makes me paranoid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. My apologies.
Why are you still supporting Trump?
His policies. Just everything
What
that he.
policies?
I agree with. You want me to quote like exact policies, or can I just give you like just my normal? I mean, I'm not a statistical kind of guy. I don't look at statistics like you do. You're probably going to be way better off at debating, because this is what you do. You do it for money. I don't. I'm just your average American.
You just said I do it
I
for
mean,
money.
to be honest, yeah. I mean, you're making money off this app. Are you not? No, but are you making money off this live?
I do it to educate people.
No, are you making money off this live? No, answer my question, yes or no. Are you making money off this live?
And I feel like
but you're making
pocket
money.
Watching. So
but you're making money.
Did you come up here to do what you're doing right now, or did you come up here to have an actual conversation?
No, I'm here to have a conversation, but you got defensive when I said you're making money off the app.
I didn't get defensive. I just wonder why you had to bring it up.
I just said you do this to make money, which what I do to make money is I could probably give you. No, I'm just saying I could probably give you. I could probably talk more in depth about
conversation, or do you want to keep doing this? It's up to you. How
no,
you
I'm down to have a conversation. You got defensive when I brought up money.
So, again.
So okay, so here what I let's pivot.
Shushies. Thank you. You keep doing this thing where I'm asking you, why are you still supporting Trump? And then what it is that you go into, all right, you don't necessarily answer the question. You're trying to gauge like how you're going to proceed with this. I don't know why you're doing that. Just have the conversation. Like, I'm just serious. Have the conversation.
No, so
Okay, so what I'm
let's
gonna
pivot
do
back.
is we're not gonna pivot back to anything. All right, you don't get to run anything over here. This is my juke joint. Okay, so
Okay,
what
yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
do
Make money off this. You're
is
right.
I do. All right, if that's what you think, okay, sure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place you on mute for a moment, and we're gonna listen to the
Okay.
whole music because the whole music helps me reset my nervous system. One moment, please. Doo 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 doo. Okay, all right, you can come off of mute now.
Am I off mute?
Now, for a reset,
Nice.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Why do I still support Trump? I to be honest with you, I don't really support any politician. I could care less about, like, do I think that they have America's interest in their best mind? Probably not. I feel like a lot of them do it a lot for their personal benefit. I mean, if you go look at every politician and you look at what their annual salary is and you multiply it by how many years they've worked there, their net worth is higher than that, which I don't think you could do for the average American.
Why are
So
you
let's
here?
say because I think that politics, I mean, that's what you're talking about, right?
No,
I'm
you
here to
said that
debunk
you
that
voted for
politics is.
Trump and that you still support Trump, that you go back and
I'd
forth
still
with it. All right.
no,
And then you
I
started
would
to
still vote
pocket
for Trump.
watch. And then after we did the pocket watching thing, all right, what you ended up doing, okay, we had a reset. And now is, well, I really don't support any politician. Okay, like, bro, what are you here for?
I just said you okay. I said if I had to vote again today, I would vote for Trump.
Yeah, you did say
100%.
that. Okay, then list a reason why you would do it.
Because his policies are better than so Kamala
What
and Biden didn't do
policy?
anything. Biden was
What
asleep at the wheel
policy?
for the
Just
entire
answer the
4
question of
years
what
that he was in
policy.
president.
Answer the question of
His
what
whole
policy.
immigration policy.
Okay,
I
what's
think
his
that
immigration policy then?
Biden left the border open for 4 years. We have a lot of immigrants here that
The border
are
is still
not
open.
okay. I mean, there's a lot more immigrants here, and they have voiced that they're more scared to be here now than ever, and they're leaving willingly because they don't want to get caught by immigration.
You want people to be afraid to be in the United States of America?
If they're here illegally, 100%.
What makes
Come
them
here
illegal?
legally. The fact that they didn't come over through our legal process of becoming a legal citizen or coming here on a work visa or whatever it is, that you could come here legally and have paperwork to be here in the United States legally. If you don't have that kind of paperwork, then yes, you are illegal.
So is seeking asylum illegal?
I'm not exactly sure what that means.
Is seeking asylum illegal?
Can you explain? Again, I don't know what that means.
Asylum is?
An asylum, like an insane asylum, like a.
You're telling me you're 29 years old,
and
you decided to come on this platform, and you don't know what asylum is?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, can you just
elaborate?
Can you elaborate a little bit on exactly what you're asking?
Education ain't free, and neither is my labor. So,
okay.
With that being said, you don't have the knowledge to have this conversation. I would suggest you go read some stacks, you go read some books, and go learn yourself something.
Well,
and then try to have a conversation about these things.
Let's have a conversation about the whole, when you said that they were dropping mortgage insurance and stuff to save you said they were saving black people a whole lot of money on their mortgages and stuff. Do you want to elaborate on why interest rates on Trump was low in his first term? That was probably saving more money per black people, white people, Asian people, Mexicans, everybody that had mortgages through his entire term, saving them money. Well, you have to elaborate so much on black people in your life.
Okay.
Why is it such a race
you
thing?
Up here to do the race thing. Okay, gotcha.
You make it racist. You make it racist.
Were
you
make
every statistic about black people.
Were you listening to the conversation at all?
The person before you said,
was I talking to a black woman who was complaining that they didn't do anything for the black community? Why would I mention any other community? Are you smart?
Do,
Are you smart? Are you able
how
to
much money?
track conversations?
How much money did that save the Hispanic community? How much did that save
I
Asian
don't know.
community? Do
Go
you know?
find
Do you know
out.
that stat? Do you know
Go
that stat? You
find
probably
out, because
don't.
I'm
You
starting to
probably
think
don't
that
because
you
you probably
might
don't
need
look at it
some. I think you
because
might
it doesn't
actually
benefit
need
you.
some animal crackers and some chocolate milk. We have different flavors on the way
No,
out. You
those
can get
stats don't benefit you, so
you
you don't pay
can
attention
get
to them.
let me see.
They,
There's
they don't
strawberry
benefit
milk.
you.
There's chocolate milk. We even have your good old flavored regular milk. Okay? All right. Which one do you choose? We even have the chocolate animal crackers. We diversify over here. And then
I
after
don't
you
eat
have
those.
those,
So.
you can have a nap because you are a big fucking baby. Like, why are you whining? Like, what are you doing? What are you whining for? Like, if you were tracking the conversation, I was talking to a black woman who had complaints about what the prior administration hasn't done for black people. And I was telling her what they did do for black people. I need you to follow along. You're not good at it.
But they did that for
all
every
right?
American,
So
not
there's
black
that.
people. They didn't lower mortgage insurance just for black people.
We know that. Duh.
But you made that a statistic saying that they did that. They did that for every American, not
No,
just
it
black
never
people.
said that it lowered it just for black people. You're fucking weird.
So why is that a statistic
Why
that
is
you
this?
would bring
Why is
up?
this the conversation that you want to have?
Okay,
Make it
hold
make
up,
sense.
hold up, Erica. You just said
No,
I
no,
was labeling
no.
everything they did for black people, but you brought up something that they
No, I
didn't do
never
just for
said that
black
it was
people.
only
Yeah,
for
walk in
black
circles.
people.
Walk in circles, Erica. Walk in
Sir, this
circles.
is streamed. This is streamed on YouTube also.
You just said.
But
Hold on. Did you not
literally,
just say? Did you
I
not
did
just
not
say
say
you
that.
were listing things that they did for black people? Did you not just say that?
How the things they did helped black people? Yes. Just like with
No,
the
you said
farm
for
aid that
black
was given
people.
out, the $2.2 billion in farm aid, a majority of that did go to black farmers because in the Trump administration, less than 0.1% of the $32 billion that was given in farm bailouts went to black people. Because of policies that they put into place to help lower mortgage insurance via the FHA, all right, black people were able to save approximately $900 a year. 76,000 households were able to save about $900 a year. If you want to know how that helped white people or how that helped Hispanic, or not Hispanic, but how that helped Latino people or Asian people, Pacific Islanders, indigenous people, by all means, sir, go do the fucking research.
I mean, if you did
It's
the math,
I don't
interest
know
rates.
stats or whatever.
No,
You're just
if you
here to
did the
be
research.
antagonistic and to like cry. Like,
No, I'm not. I'm just
your
here to
pillow
debunk
stays
your whole
wet,
deal.
doesn't it? How wet
Y'all
is your
are
pillow? How many do
Dude,
you go through a night?
all Democrats do is just pour me,
All
pour
Democrats
me.
do. Pour me, pour me. Yeah. And all conservatives and MAGAs do is cry. Because you're crying right now. Would you like a bottle? I can
No?
warm it up for you.
Please do.
I heard
guess.
that's the best way to have it. You big
I
fucking baby.
I don't even drink milk, Erica.
Well, would you like some almond milk? We got oat milk and coconut too. Cause you're a big fucking baby. Okay, buddy?
See, why do you
Okay,
see? I'm not
Junior?
here calling you names. I'm not talking
No,
down
I'm
on
not
you. Why
calling
do
you
y'all
names.
resort
I'm
to
not
that?
calling you
You're
names.
calling me. You
No,
just
I'm not
called me a
calling your
baby.
names. You're a big
You
fucking
just
baby.
called me a fucking baby.
Yeah, you're a big fucking baby. I'm making an observation.
I'm not
'Cause,
calling you
like,
names, but
what
you're
is
a
wrong
baby.
with you?
That's a name, Erica.
So here we go. You can go on mute, you big fucking baby. Drop some bottles in the chat for the baby on the panel. All right, he might need his diaper changed like Trump needs his changed. It might be time. All right, do you get yours changed every hour or every 2 hours? That's rhetorical. We know it's every 30 minutes. What the fuck are we doing here? Weird. He can't even talk about policy or anything of that nature. He literally just wants to talk about me reading over statistics that actually apply to black people. Be so fucking for real. You pocket watching. You can't talk about anything. Why are you here? Like, leave. Go to another panel. Go to a MAGA space. Well, they'll let you cry and complain all night long. Do that. Wicked work. Anywho, I don't know where my fireworks are, guys. I don't think Tickfinity is working. Let's see here. Doom, 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 doom. Guys, this is me trying to multitask at the same time. I see why people do this on their phone because it's kind of easier to do it on your phone. It's a little bit difficult to do it with TikTok Studio. Anywho, give me 1 second, guys. We need some comedic relief.
Yeah, there's more
What
white
about
women
the
married
fathers?
than black women.
What about
Let's
the
look at the
fathers?
why there's more white women
What
married.
about the fathers? That was fun. That felt good. Okay, cool. All right. Moving on. I need chapstick. All right. While Brett is in timeout, we have Impro Media. Hi, Impro Media. Are you a Trump supporter? Hi, Impro Media. Are you a Trump supporter? Going once, going twice, and you're out of here. All right, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. You are the demographic of people I like to speak with. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's see if this person loads. Maybe if Brett stays on hold long enough, all right, Brett will figure out something that he can actually talk about that's current. We'll see what happens. Hi, Rocco. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am not. I actually joined by accident.
Okay. All right, love. I'm going to go ahead and let you down, but thank you so much for being here. You have a great night.
You too.
Thanks. Okay. All right. Hey, Brett, come back. Teacup and makes me paranoid. All right. Let's see here. This person definitely doesn't get to come on my panel, so.
Hey, I'm back. I teacups just because I knew it'd get you riled up.
Riled up? I'm not riled up. I just let you know that it makes me paranoid.
No, that's it. I mean, I just figured I'd try.
Thank you, Samantha, for the $5. Samantha said, another night, another man who was unloved by his mother and makes it everyone's problem. Love you, Erica. Love you more, Samantha. Thank you so very much. Drop some hearts in the chat for Samantha, y'all. That is very fucking true. All right. They make their mommy issues into a kink, and then they come into women's spaces and then try to put it on us. Ugh, gross. Ugh, get a fucking hobby. Anywho, let's keep tapping the screen, guys, and drop those hearts in the chat for Samantha. If you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. Thank you all again so very much, because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right, again, that's Everything with Erica on PayPal and Venmo. And over on the tube, you can send a super chat. All right. Okay, so hey, Brett, have you thought of something that you can actually talk about in reference to Donald Trump?
Yeah, I mean, I would just. So I want to get your opinion on DEI.
You want to get my opinion on DEI?
Yeah.
In what regard?
Just your opinion on DEI. Do you feel like it was successful? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I feel like it was successful.
Do you feel like that?
Yeah, he definitely wants to keep talking about stuff related to race, simply because of the fact that that's all he can do, because he came over here to do the racism. Like, sir, if you want to say the N-word during Black History Month, by all means, just go ahead and say it. Get it over with. We know you're not creative.
I don't like that word one bit.
Sure you don't. You just like to do like the benevolent, like racism. I'm gonna pretend to be nice.
I don't care for people that are like poor me, poor that. Like, I know a lot of African Americans that are. That's how you act. That's how you act. Like, it's just the statistics are always. Okay. I know a lot of African Americans that are very successible. I have a lot of them that are friends.
Stereotyping?
No, I have a lot of them are my friends. People that are like don't put the. No, just people that don't put themselves
putting your black friends in front of you to say, "Hey, look, I'm not racist. I have black friends." You just did that.
Did I say that at all?
That's what you just did. To say, I know a lot of black people. I have some of them are my friends. You just did that.
I was just letting you know, because you're claiming that I'm a racist when I'm not.
Tokenizing them.
No, you're claiming that I'm a racist, and I'm telling you that I'm not.
Are these people that you work with?
No. They are not at all. Why are you speculating?
Hi, Stacy. Are you a Trump supporter? Are you a fucking cat? Fucking weirdo. Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen, y'all. Hey, Brett, can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are
100%.
they your family members?
No, they're not.
They're not? Okay, where do you know them from?
One of them was a friend of a friend, and another one is, I mean, so I live in Texas in the country, so it's predominantly white, where there's a lot of Hispanics, and there's probably, I would say, less than 10 African Americans, and I would say that I'm close with about 7 of them. That I know personally. There's probably more. I'm just saying that those are the ones that I know of specifically. I'm not going to give you statistics that I'm not aware of. So,
Have they ever told you anything like this?
like what? Being silent?
Fudge sickles. One moment. You just helped me test something in real time. I appreciate you.
No, I'll be patient with you.
Don't ever say that again in your fucking life.
No, I didn't mean that like derogatory at all.
There we go. All right. Let's try it again. All right. Okay. So let's try it one more time. Have they ever told you anything like this?
It did not work as well, Erica.
Anywho, only request up. I don't care if you can't request, if you can hear it. I heard it. I heard it. That's all that matters. All right. And I dropped him. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I got to fix that though, because it's making me mad. I want to fix it right now. One moment, guys. One moment. I think I did something earlier where I changed it and I need to change it back. Because I did something earlier. Because, like, can you hear this? Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second, guys. We're going to do some tech support in real time. Okay, there we go. Boom, shaka laka laka. Ooh, I had to yawn. Okay, we have that there. And let's see if we can get this to connect. Do, 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 do. All right, connect. This sound means so much to me. I need you all to hear it. Can you hear it now?
He's saying, I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas
Just me?
make. Mm-hmm. That's all.
You can hear it now? Yeah, I knew the sound that was playing. I think because of something that I had on. I had a button on, the wet dry button. I don't know. I thought that was like help me with the sound tonight, but no, it didn't. It messed it up. Beans and rice and Jesus Christ. Peace is nice. Peace is nice. Peace is better than chicken and rice. If you know where that's from, I fucks with you heavy. Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all. Let's get this party started right. Okay, or keep it going, whichever one you choose. Hi, Salta, that's what I'm going to call you. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, hi.
You sound nervous.
Hi, I
You
just
okay?
want to say, no, I'm okay. I'm in Europe, by the way. I'm not in America.
Oh,
But I'm not a
okay.
Trump supporter, no.
Okay, love. All
Yeah.
right. Just looking for Trump supporters. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let you down, but thank you so much for being here. I appreciate
But I just want
you.
to say that the system in America is built on racism. You should know
Oh,
that.
most definitely. We know that.
It's obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, love.
Thank
Have
you.
a great
Peace and love.
night.
Okay,
You
bye.
too.
Bye.
All right, drop some hearts in the chat for Salta, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for Salta. Oh, Brett's back. Yay, Brett's back. He still
I'm
can't talk about
back.
anything. Yeah.
You got your
He's saying, I don't hate you.
your
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm. That's all.
That's all. Okay. All right. Wanted to make sure that he heard it, guys. I wanted to make sure that he heard it. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see here. What do we have? Hi.
I'm so sorry, Erica. I came on here because I wanted to talk specifically to him. It irked me so much that in exact situations like that, people don't let you speak, and then he kept mocking you. It kept trying to bring it into a black thing. That's the only reason why I clicked it. I'm sorry.
But he's stupid.
Exactly. Sorry,
he has the
I just got
hubris
so
of a white
agitated.
man.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, love. I get you. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great night.
I'll let you go. You too.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
one. Bye. Hey, he has the hubris of a white man. They like to think that they can walk into any room. Doesn't matter whether it's digital or if it's in person. They walk into it and they automatically assume that they're the smartest in the room. Yet he's pretty fucking stupid. He wants to ask all of the questions, but he can't answer any of the questions. So there's that. He asked me the question. What was it? About interest rates under the Trump administration and why they were so low. All right. And wouldn't that have helped a whole bunch of black people, blah, 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 right? Only thing I have to do is pull up the wealth gap between black and white people and then show him how the wealth gap actually widened under Donald Trump. Also can pull up the wealth gap, all right, between the top 30% of income earners and the bottom 70% and show how it increased. So there's that. I'm smarter than you, Brett. You're still in the request. All right. Gucci or Swan, do the thing. All right. Do the thing. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. But I'm smarter than you, Brett. And I know that makes you mad. Go make your pillow wet some more, okay? Go ahead. Your pillow misses you. Bitch. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Y'all tap, tap, tap the screen. Let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. Hi, I don't want to mispronounce your name. How do you pronounce it?
Hi, Erica. It's Juliana.
Juliana. Okay,
Sorry.
hi. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and how old are you for TikTok purposes?
Oh, I'm 18.
Okay.
Newly 18 October.
All right.
I
Awesome. One moment,
kind of wanted
please.
to go in a different direction here, and I
One
wanted to
moment,
ask
please.
your.
I'm
Oh,
so sorry. I know you probably didn't hear me. Just one moment, please. Okie dokie. All right. Shout out to Jacqueline for the $5. Jacqueline said, tell him to. He reported, guys. I knew he was going to do that. There we go. One moment. All right. There we go. Okay, guys. So we have one of those visibility warnings. Let's make sure we're doing all of the good things. Let's go ahead and knock out the donuts. All right. Knock out the donuts. Keep tapping the screen. Continue to repost the live. And again, just do all of the good things. All right. Repost, share. All right. Show TikTok that you want to be here. All right. Again, the hubris of a white man. Okay. Shout out to Jacqueline for the $5. Jacqueline said, tell him to ask his wife or his mammy. White women benefited the most. They did benefit the most from DEIA. They did. But then we would have to think about this, guys. Why is it that with the rollback, the removal of DEIA programs and policies, why is it that we saw black women suffer the most? Think about that. All right. Let me check over here on the tube of the U. Okay. All right, guys. Again, if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Again, I do have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. All right. Thank you all so very much for all that you do, because all is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. With that being said, Juliana, you said you want to take a different angle. What's that?
I was wondering if you're open to talking about Mamdani.
Mamdani?
Mamdani, yeah, because I just have a conversation. I haven't really heard anybody talking about it. I'm like really open to hearing like different opinions, but I also have like a strong opinion on my own.
I don't live in New York City, but what is it?
Like his title is like a democratic socialist. Like the word socialism, like what does that mean to you?
What does socialism mean to me? It means what the definition of it is. It means that the means of production, the workers own the means of production.
And you don't think that's kind of like a tie to communism? Like that isn't kind of like a fear to anyone?
They're not practicing. Listen, they're not. Because it is an economic system, but they're not practicing democratic socialism. They're not practicing that. What they're more so practicing.
Somebody in that.
So sorry. One moment. Thank you. Yeah. What they're practicing is more so social democracy. like the Nordic countries do, is what they're doing. All right, because you can't have communism if you have a government, because what's your definition of communism?
Well, in the Plains site, basically everybody's equal and gets paid the same, and there's no chance for economic like progress, nothing like that.
No, love.
Well,
that was very
well,
like, I ain't
can
gonna
you
hold
please?
you. I am gonna tell you. But I'm gonna share something with you. That was very, very much like 5th grade of you. And that's not an insult, because you just literally took me back to how they taught us communism when I was in elementary school. That's
Well,
literally how they taught us
I'm
that.
also just taking experience because I come from a Hispanic family. My grandma and grandpa came here from Cuba, and they told me how they came here legally, by the way. They told me that, like, the horrors of it, they got their homes taken from them when the government got taken over by communism. Everything was taken from them completely, and they had to do 3 years in a camp, like almost like I think it was a sugar plantation. She told me she literally did work for 3 years in a sugar plantation as a punishment for wanting to leave the country. Like, don't you think that having somebody like in that line of view of socialism, Karl Marx in the Communist Manifesto said socialism is the path to communism. If you want a communist government, you need to start with socialism. I'm not really making that up. I'm not sure for myself. That's why I'm asking you also. But don't you think that's like having somebody in that power is kind of sending a message and kind of like raising awareness to that like idea that socialism
Communism does not equal to dictatorship. Dictatorship does not equal. Let me make sure I say it louder. Communism does not equal to dictatorship. Dictatorship does not equal to communism. They're not the same. What you're describing is, of course, a dictatorship. All right. You don't know what communism actually is, but what you think it is in name only, is not in practice. That is their goal, right? Because communism is nothing but another economic system, all right? Because with communism, all right, it is stateless, it is classless, and it is moneyless.
Yep,
all
exactly.
right?
No
So
economic.
with that being said, quick question for you. Do we have any communist economic systems in play globally?
Well, globally, as in here, like in the USA, or you're just talking about in general?
In the globe.
Well, in general,
I'm
not
sorry. When I say globally, is that a trick question, or is it just
No.
a straightforward question?
Straightforward.
Okay, I was just wondering.
You're asking me if there's a communist government in the world.
Not a communist government. I said
communist practices?
I said a communist economic system in practice.
Well, technically, no. All the countries that say that.
Swan, can you do this for me? Because I really want to fix this camera. And thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
BRB.
Of course. So what's your name again?
Juliana.
So I guess what is like it sounds to me like you've been indoctrinated or propagandized to think that communism or socialism is a negative thing. And it also sounds like you don't know the difference between like socialism, social programs, and then like what a democratic socialist would be.
I feel it's negative because I have a firsthand source on how like horrible it was for my grandparents. That's exactly why.
Where did your grandparents come from again?
Cuba.
Are they white Hispanic people?
No.
What's their race, if you don't mind me asking?
Actually, I'm not exactly sure, but they're not white. But I have a bunch of family there. The reason why I don't really know is because they don't let me communicate with my family there. So they're really the only two that are here, and they might not even know themselves because they're not even in touch with their family. They were kind of just like separated. I don't really get to talk. I've never met like anybody there. That's why I'm just kind of concerned, because not even just Mamdani, like I'm a Republican, but I wouldn't say I'm a Trump supporter. I would like 100% want someone else in power. Trump
Wait,
is
sorry. Just to bring it back to Mom Donnie, so he's the mayor?
Yeah, but my point is like he has a lot of popularity. I know he doesn't have that much power, but the popularity of him like kind of like spreads the socialism message, and I don't like I'm kind of just scared like in the era that we're growing up in that's going to become like a stronger message. And I don't know if somebody could take that as, in the future as a
So wait,
presidential
what
candidate and try to
but what about, sorry, because you kind of, I just want to try and like walk through this, right? So, but what about him being a democratic socialist would like why is that something to fear?
because from what everything that I've been taught and in life like tells me that communism is horrible. Like if we are under any communist or socialist rule, then we're like
No. No,
would you rather us be a communist country and have no
Absolutely, yes.
individual rights?
Well, yeah. So here's the thing, though. I think the problem that you don't understand is that, and I'm going to tie this into patriarchy, right?
Okay.
Capitalism is harmful. In order for those to be successful within capitalism, you have to actively participate in the exploitation of other people, right? Capitalism upholds, well, I would say that patriarchy, capitalism, white supremacy, racism, all of those things go hand in hand. As long as we have capitalism, women will not be able to have like full autonomy. Like there isn't anything negative about communism or socialism. It's just a difference of like who would be in control or who would own the means of production, right?
I agree with that because
Yeah, so
socialism could be a good thing, but it depends on the type of leader we have. Like if Donald Trump was a communist, obviously not, like we would be totally screwed. I don't want somebody in power. Maybe
wait a
Mom Donnie's
minute.
not the person I'm thinking like that would cause that bad change. But say
Yeah, but
that he
he's
spreads
not,
message
Mom.
to
Wait.
someone.
I'm sorry, Juliana. Hold on, because you're all over the place. Slow it down for a second. He's not going to change the capitalistic economy that we have in the United States on his own. Like that is it. That is a very irrational fear. Okay. I don't know if that's coming from propaganda. I don't know if that's maybe a misunderstanding in terms of like knowing how these things work. But Mom Donnie is not going to turn America into going from capitalism to socialism, then to communism. That's not how that works.
Well, that's not what I was saying. I was trying to like get to that point, but we keep bringing up different topics.
But hold on. The reason why I said that though, okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to slow you down because you're all over the place. What does Mom Donnie being a democratic socialist have to do with us getting rid of capitalism? I'm not understanding the connection there.
No, I never said anything about getting rid of capitalism. I'm saying that he, with his platform, can cause someone else more powerful for a presidential candidate to run as a democratic socialist and take charge of our country.
But wait a minute. Okay, so what is a democrat? Can you explain what a democratic socialist is, please?
That's what I was trying to get your opinion on it. That's why I joined in saying I was open to different opinions. Because people in my community, and the comments are right. I'm not from New York. I'm from New Jersey. I'll tell you that.
Hold on, Juliana. I'm so sorry because you keep on. I'm sorry. You are really all over the place.
I joined to tell you my opinion and kind of
to
get your.
Just breathe, baby. It's okay. I promise.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand what you're communicating. Ignore the chat though. Don't worry about them.
Okay, go ahead, Juliana. The floor is yours.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I joined to kind of get your opinion because I'm in a bunch of government classes and I'm taking APs. It's my senior year, and I wanted to get your opinion on the socialist side of that because it's not just me. It's just my community. We live in like that socialist fear. And yes, I'm not from New York. Very close to New York, like 20-minute drive. But
And how old are you again, Juliana?
I'm newly 18. I'm a young senior.
Okay. All right. So, Juliana, the question that Swan had for you was, actually, I need to do a mod announcement. I'm so sorry. Guys, remember, we're still under the visibility warning, so we need you all to do all of the good things, okay? Let's go ahead and knock out the donuts, all right? We have 44 of those to go. Also, let's take care of Swan while she's here. Let's show her all of the love. Also, her links are definitely in her bio. Do all of the good things for Swan and continue to share the live. I know when you have a warning that you can't repost, but let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right. I appreciate you all so very much. Okay. So, Juliana, what is democratic socialism? If you don't know, just say, I don't know, and we'll be happy to go over it with you.
Well, my like idea of it is obviously not correct as you told me, but from what I'm learning, like I know the chat's like I'm saying I'm still in school, yes. Like I'm taking AP government classes and like this world history, US history, like I'm taking these classes to know. Like I'm still learning. I joined to kind of get your opinion so I can also
Okay, so
I don't want to listen.
I
You're
never
right. I
posted
shouldn't
it.
listen to propaganda. I'm not trying to listen to the propaganda. I'm just trying to
Juliana, you got to stop doing that. It's okay. Breathe. No one is attacking you. Just breathe, okay?
Sorry.
Like breathe. I promise you it's okay. All right? And again, it's okay to say I don't know. It's actually one of the best ways that we learn is by saying I don't know. Okay. So, democratic.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a little sorry. I'm sorry I keep interrupting. I'm just a little upset. I didn't mean for it to go in this direction. I kind of just wanted your opinion.
Okay, it's okay. I don't think that Mamdani is going to change any economic systems. I don't even think that he would even have the power to even influence anything on a grander scale, as he's simply a mayor and he doesn't have the ability to run for like president of the United States of America. But here's the thing, that's actually besides the point. Chat, be easy. I'm trying here. The point is that democratic socialism is kind of like capitalism but nice. All right, what it does is it basically sees that like the market, all right, generates a lot of wealth, all right, and it actually creates wealth inequality, I should say. And so what they want to do is they basically want to create a safety net for people. All right. And so that's social democracy. Good God, I'm sorry. Democratic socialism. My apologies. I did a whole thing on this and I just had another shot. I apologize to you. That's what it is. Swan, you could have corrected me. Democratic socialism basically believes that capitalism is exploitive, right? Like it takes advantage of people, which we all know. All right. And so basically what they want to do is, as we said earlier, is return the means of production to the workers. All right. And what they'll do is they'll do so by nationalizing industries. So like they'll nationalize the oil, they'll nationalize technology, they'll nationalize, just for funsies, entertainment, right? And the revenue that is received from those industries are put into programs, social programs for people. All right. So it'll be social programs like universal health care, free college education, paid maternity and paternity leave. So things like that. So that's what it's doing. All right. You
and
still
if I'm
have
correct,
a government.
we still have some like if I'm correct, we practice some socialist like trends in the US today. Like we practice some like
the
in cities, definitely.
The VA is socialism.
Okay, I think my fear, I try to change it. Someone said like I'm mixing up economics and leadership, which is I think that's what's kind of scaring me the most. Because in AP, in my AP classes, this is what reason why I wanted to join was to talk about this in the first place. We were talking about like the Communist Manifesto and that socialism is destined to turn into communism. That's just the fear, but I know that it is that I guess they're just trying to make it seem like a bad thing. I know definitely socialism and communism isn't the same thing. There isn't a single
This is Swan's wheelhouse right here. Swan, can you please tell her why they want us to think that communism is, well, why socialism will lead to communism and why they want us to think that communism is a bad thing?
Yeah. So, I'm going to try to get you to think a little bit here, right? So we know that in capitalism, right, our economy, who's at the top?
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Who's at the top of a capitalistic, like the hierarchy in capitalism? Who would be at the top of that hierarchy?
I would say the big business owners.
Yeah, billionaires, right?
Yeah.
Billionaires, do you know what their goal is?
To just get the most money, probably not invest it into the economy, but to like take it for themselves.
Their goal is to become trillionaires.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do. And them doing that, right, means that they're going to participate in exploiting a lot of people.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think it's important to also note that this is something that happens globally, right? If let me not get too complicated, but that's their goal, is they want to become trillionaires, right?
Yes.
But what they're doing is they're continuing this cycle of them making all of this money and us never there's not going to be any equity in terms of like resources and wealth and things like that, right? Now here's the thing. Do you think that they're gonna be able, or they'd be comfortable with losing out on the opportunity to try and make it to getting trillions, to become trillionaires?
No, because they're too deep in that rabbit hole. Like
Okay.
on. But
So
do
why
you think things have
wait, hold
gotten
on,
better
wait,
for?
wait, hold
Sorry.
on. So in order to preserve capitalism so that they can continue on their journey of wanting to become trillionaires, do you see why they would demonize socialism and communism?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
Even
Now,
if I live in a liberal community, you think that they would still try to?
I don't want to engage with that. I just want to kind of keep this as like a linear dialogue going forward. So what
Okay.
is the fear? When it comes to people's material conditions, you know what I mean when I say that?
Material condition?
Yeah.
Like
Like
as
your
in like work.
food, housing,
Yeah,
education,
as in
healthcare.
yeah.
Do you think that do you think communism or socialism would negatively impact those areas of life?
No, I think it would more affect from what I was taught, like the societal perspective and the like a huge
Well, yeah,
culture change.
when I say material conditions, I'm talking about everybody.
Yes, that would 100% change. It would be more equal, but it would also change some things negatively. Like from what I've heard firsthand from my grandparents, like I've heard everyone is equal in the sense, but it's like I really don't know, but I don't know if this is a good thing to you, like, but I just hear like a bunch of stories where, well, for one example,
What happened? Sorry, what year did your grandparents leave Cuba?
I want to say 50. It was around the JFK
So in the 60s.
like I don't know if it was before or after JFK. It was
Okay.
Are you talking about like they had a dictatorship? Is that what you're referring to? Because that's not what you think it is.
But the dictatorship with Fidel Castro?
Like what you're saying about them is not. I don't think that's what you think it is. Like I don't know what stories your like parents told you, but I'm confused. Yeah, or I'm sorry, your grandparents.
So they told me, well, I would say the biggest thing that like kind of like changed my mind was that, so my great grandmother was she made wedding dresses for a living in Cuba. She had a business. I wouldn't say it was too big, but she was making good living for her and my grandma. And once Fidel Castro took over, they came to her house and they told her, just because it was the two of them and it was a pretty like decent sized house, they took the house away from her just because it was too big to move a family of like around 10 into it. They just really just took away everything she had worked for her whole life.
That's interesting.
And I didn't know if that's like a trend that would be, I know it was a dictatorship, but I don't know if they still do something like that now. You know what I mean? Like, obviously it's way different now because you're changing from at that point they were changing from a, like, I guess not really a democracy into a dictatorship, but now they probably wouldn't be taking houses away from anyone because nobody's working for like any type of profit. They're forcing a job on you. But that was the one thing that kind of changed my mind, because it was a pretty scary thing for her. That's what she told me. I didn't know if they still do stuff like that now. And also today from when I have a cousin that
I'll be honest though, Juliana, like the people that talk negatively about Cuba, like, because, and this is the thing, like, you're kind of giving us like a very like just I don't know, the explanation that you're trying to give us is confusing. I don't really understand what it is that you're trying to communicate, but I just think that like understanding that there's a difference between like communism, socialism, and democratic socialism, like that's important to understand. But it's also important to, like, yes, exactly, white Latino people are the ones that think like that. They're also the ones that came over here and they tend to vote Republican
That's true.
within the Latino community, right? which they have a different perspective of how things played out, right? But
yes.
either way, I think the part that's confusing me is that you're thinking that Mom Donnie being a democratic socialist is somehow going to turn this. Yeah, he wasn't a dictator. I think, you know, well, I think your perspective is, well, their perspective would be that of a white Latino person. But I think the issue is that like you're thinking that Mom Donnie equals communism, and there's like a fear there.
propaganda.
Yeah, no, I would argue that like it is important for you to understand how these things function, right? Because living in a capitalistic economy means, and I'm not sure what your race is, but it means that those that are marginalized will continue to remain marginalized, right? Which means that, and more specifically, Black people and Indigenous people globally will always be exploited, right?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what the first form of capital was here in the United States?
No, I actually don't.
Black people. Black
Oh,
people.
the Atlantic slave trade, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And this is still something that negatively impacts Black people on the continent of Africa and here in the United States. There is an economist, his name is Dr. Howard Nicholas, and there's a 15-minute video on YouTube of him talking to people and telling people that Africa must remain impoverished so that the countries that would be considered superpowers will continue to benefit from the exploitation. The problem with that is that in Africa, there's a slave trade happening in Libya. People in the Congo, 10 million people in the Congo have been displaced, and it's getting worse. And then in Sudan, this is quite literally the worst humanitarian crisis we have ever seen on
Yeah.
record. The worst, right? Like people wouldn't even be able to begin to like stomach the images of what children and people are going through there. And this is happening because of capitalism, right? So if
Yeah.
capitalism continues to exist, people will continue to be exploited, and it's going to be those that are the most marginalized that will continue to be exploited. Does that make sense? So capitalism is the worst, the absolute worst economic system that we could be using.
Mm-hmm.
It can't sustain itself. But I think
it's very easy to take advantage of the capitalist system. But do you think there's a way to incorporate like those socialist ideas into that capitalist system where we could kind of keep that title?
Well, no, capitalism is capitalism. People say that we can reform it and that'll make it better, like having social programs and things like that. It still doesn't lessen the impact of the quality of life that people who are marginalized are going to have, right? That's just something that people try to say so that they can continue to preserve capitalism. And the reason why you think socialism and communism are so dangerous or so negative is because the preservation of capitalism, right, requires people to be lied to. It requires violence, right? Like if a country or a nation that benefits from capitalism in major ways finds out that there is another country, right? Because we've seen this play out before, that has they're trying to go the direction of being socialist or communist, they will go in and mess things up, right? So we haven't even really been able to see it play out to the degree that we would truly understand and see like the difference in the quality of life for people, because the preservation of capitalism requires a disruption to any country that is trying to become a socialist or communist and functioning in that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that also the issue is like I haven't seen like I know that these aren't communist countries. They're really they don't practice anything where they could actually be communists. They're basically just all socialists. But I think the issue is that we haven't really seen like a socialist country that's like kind of practice what they preach in a
They haven't been given an
sense.
opportunity to. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Is it's been stifled. Sorry.
Yeah, because what I would say, look at any country that has tried to nationalize a resource, like Guatemala in the 50s, under Arban. Like, look at them. You can look at Iran and over Mossadegh, when he tried to nationalize their oil. You can even look at Venezuela today with the nationalization. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the mic, guys. I really don't. I'll try to bring it closer. I'm not sure, but I just don't want to like have that heavy gang sound. What I was saying is, look at Guatemala in the 50s with Arbanz when he tried to nationalize resources. You can look at Iran in the 50s also when they tried to nationalize their oil. And again, I was saying today you can look at Venezuela with them nationalizing their oil, and how we've gone in and we kidnapped their president. We went in and kidnapped the president of a sovereign nation, but prior to that, we put sanctions on them. So where we used to do coups, like we'd go in and do a coup and put in a whole new government. What we do now is we just use the purse strings. We'll put sanctions on them, embargoes, so on and so forth, to basically choke out their revenue, their resources, so they can no longer basically make the money in order to take care of the programs that they promised their citizens. And of course, when they're not able to do so, what we get is poverty. We get hunger. We get people who seek opportunity. They seek the resources, and they come here to the United States of America, typically, or to another westernized country. And it's a vicious cycle that happens. Vicious cycle.
Can I add to what you just said?
Sure.
Juliana, have you heard about what's happening within, like, do you know anything about what's happening within the e-files?
Oh.
You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it, but just like, do you know like what's been happening with the e-files?
Yeah.
So in terms of like the children that were harmed,
Yes.
tortured, unalived, all of those things, capitalism quite literally plays a part in enabling these men to do the horrific things that they did. They are wealthy, they are powerful, and they've been doing these things for a very long time, right? I personally don't even think that they've stopped. But capitalism plays a major role in terms of, because think about it, right? These people are the 1%, right? And there were also other like world leaders that were involved. They have no oversight. They are supposed to be the ones that are holding they're supposed to be the ones that are holding, right, people accountable who are doing harmful things. And in the meantime, right, on the back end, like, they were the ones that were doing these things, and they've been doing these things for such a long time, and they've been able to get away with this because of capitalism. It enabled these horrific things like the cannibalism, everything. I don't want to say too much about it on because I know people are getting snatched for it, but I do think it's important to. Yes, I do think it's important for people to understand that capitalism played a major role in that and will continue to in it, because they're not going to be the last ones to do it. I don't think that they will stop. This is something that dates all the way back through colonization, the 1400s, when the concept of whiteness was created. And as we saw capitalism strengthen, right? Things like that will continue to happen, and we will continue to suffer, right? Why is it that these men who are billionaires, right, they have access to any and everything? Why is it that they get to live their lives in this demonic and horrific and abusive, traumatizing, and violent way, taking away, they're benefiting from the exploitation of us? Like, it's terrible. Teachers don't get paid enough, but you got people playing professional sports that will get paid a ton of money. Like, I think that capitalism is just harmful all the way around. Even when we talk about the way that capitalism forces industries to extract resources in mass and like at a very like fast rate, and that ends up causing us it's going to cause us to suffer down the road in every aspect of life. It will. Sorry, that was a lot, but I hope that made sense.
Yep, it made sense. I understand. Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, did you have any other questions?
No, that was really it. I was just trying to bring up that that topic of socialism.
Okay, all right. Well, Keep learning. Definitely keep reading. And I'm going to say it again, keep learning. But thank you so much, Juliana, for coming up, love. I hope you have a great night.
Sorry, can I
Thank
say one
you.
last thing?
Oh, sure. Go ahead, Swan.
Yeah, do you believe in women having autonomy over their lives and what it is that they want to do in life?
Yes.
Capitalism will never allow that.
Not at all.
So that's important to think about too, is that you'd be impacted and exploited because of that. But yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I hope you guys have a good night.
Oh, you too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Drop some hearts in the chat for Swan. Drop some hearts in the chat for Daddy Swan. I don't care that she changed her name. She's still Daddy Swan. All right. Drop some hearts for Daddy Swan. All right, guys. Show Swan all of the love here. Like, show her all of the love. That was good. All right. She went into teacher mode.
I felt bad because I'm like, dang, I know she's trying to gather her thoughts and everything in the chat. You know, I was like, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So just like,
But I'm glad
just
she understood.
focus here and just breathe. Just breathe. I tell you one thing I'm good at doing. I can redirect. All right. When people are having, I call it having a moment. I can redirect because I have a child who lives with ADHD and autism. So calming, people down is like, it's a art. It's an art. It's an art. Swan, are you hanging out? If you want to, you totally can. We'll probably be on for about another 30 minutes to an hour tops.
Yeah, I don't mind saying it. It's up to you.
All right, bet. All right, awesome. Let me see here. I saw this person in there. And let's see. Have a few people in the request. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only if you are a Trump supporter. You are the demographic of people we like to speak with. Hi, Clark. Are you a Trump supporter? Clark? Clark going once. Clark going twice. All right, Clark, I'll let you down. All right, let's see here.
Hi.
Hi, Sophie. Are you a Trump supporter?
Of course, my president.
And can you turn your music off, please? We're dual streaming.
Yeah, turn it off.
I can't have you doing that. Just make sure it's off. Ashley, I'll give you some moments.
It's on.
Okay. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
23.
Okay. All right. Great. One moment. I'm just going to want to read through this right here. Shout out to Miss Donna. Shout out to Miss Donna for the $10 super chat. All right. Mama Donna said, Bad Bunny had me shaking and moving. I'm totally loving and following Swan. You youngins are so appreciated by me. I have so much I want to say. Sometimes I wish you had a friendlies vent night. Well, we can do that in the Discord, Miss Donna. We can definitely do that in the Discord. I wouldn't mind doing that. Tell me what's a good night that works. Maybe Tuesday, since that's the off day. Maybe Tuesdays. We can do that. I'm with you on that one. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Donna, for that. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some hearts in the chat. And if you would like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. All right. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. Thank you all so very much. Everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Also, I am 2 seconds away from turning into Hector. I just want to let you all know that. Okay. All right. Sophie, why are you still supporting Trump?
Okay. So I was a Democrat when the election was happening. Right? Okay. Okay, I can't hear you.
I'm not actually talking.
Okay.
It's okay. I was talking to my kids.
So I was a Democrat. I supported Kamala Harris throughout her campaign, everything. I was supporting her down, posting everything. But I turned a Republican once I saw everything the Democrats do. Not only have they did to, the people, Charlie, what they did to him, the Democrats did to him. You know what they did to him. I don't want to say too much, but they are dangerous.
No.
And that's why I changed
That's
to Republican.
misinformation, love.
Then the Democrats him.
No one knows that man's party affiliation. All we know is that his parents are registered Republicans. That's all we know.
They're Democrats.
They're Republicans. Like, you can prove it.
Okay, so
what the fuck are we doing?
Oh, my bad. Okay.
I say that all the time when y'all say something silly. What the fuck are we doing?
Nicki Minaj was asking Gavin Newsom for help when she was getting swatted and everything. What did the Democrats do? Because she's with Cardi B, so they didn't help her out because they are with Cardi B and Jay-Z. What about the files with Jay-Z? Not only that, he's a Democrat as well.
Swan, I'll be right back.
So that happened. And I saw I changed to Republican because I saw Democrats are not what they is, period.
Wait, are you saying that you turned into a Republican because you are Barb?
No, because what did they do? What did the Democrats do to Charlie? They are ghetto. The Democrats are ghetto.
Wait, where did you get this idea that they did something to Charlie? I'm pretty sure it was someone that was on the right. I don't think it was time for that. Yes. I don't think it was the Dems. I'm pretty sure Gavin Newsom was the first one to say something about it. Like he was one of the first people to post saying that, this nation lost a good person and his family lost him.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I would argue that it's probably, right, Erica. I think Erica Kirk is involved. Did you see Candace Owens' post?
I feel like the Democrats did it for sure because the way they talked about him when that happened to him, they were talking about they was doing all this happy, all this celebrating. I don't think they should have done that. I think that's wrong in their part, and I think
wait. Are you talking about Are you talking about Democrat, like the politicians, or are you talking about people that vote for Democrats? Because if you're talking about people that vote for Democrats, well, I mean, I would argue that was probably more so leftist, but that's a very different response. So the response coming from the people, yes, we heard that. But in terms of politicians, they all pretty much were, expressing, their condolences. So I don't really know where you're getting that from.
I got it from there. Also, that
I put my tinfoil hat on so I could better understand you.
Okay, of course. Thank you, 11. Anyways, I was saying, how was Nikki telling Donald, Mr. Jake? Oh no, Gavin News come.
Girl, read those. You better read those index cards slowly.
No, she was asking him for some help because she was getting swatted.
Read index cards slowly. I know.
But what's that have to do with Charlie?
No, I'm talking about Nikki. We're moving on to Nikki. Manawach or Nika Tanabon. She was asking Democrats for some help, like Gavin Newsom. She was asking him for some help. What did he do? Because they kept swatting her house after she beefed with Cardi B. What did they do? Nothing. They didn't tell her nothing. They wasn't helping her. They was in it. How Nicki Minaj even said they was in it. So she went with Republicans so they can help her because she needs help. She is just against all the industry and all the Democrats.
I need help too.
Yeah, do you know that Trump played her?
Almost.
What do you mean he played her?
Shit.
Trump played Nikki. She thought she was gonna get that gold card, pay $1 million.
And she got a memento.
Yeah, the card is just a symbol. Like it's not an actual thing. What happened?
I don't know. She left. I didn't leave. I didn't do anything to her. She left. I think the gold card really, you stumped her, Swan. You broke her. She's back. She's back.
I'm so sorry. It logged me out.
Okay. Welcome back, Sophie.
Okay. So,
hey, Sophie.
Where did you get that information from? Like you asked me.
It's all over. She didn't actually get anything. She just got a card. Like that's it.
Okay.
The White House said it themselves.
Yeah.
Where's the proof?
The White House said it themselves.
Can you pull up the proof?
Oh, you want us to pull up the proof for it? That's what you want. That's what you want the proof on.
The White House never mentioned nothing like that.
That's what you want the proof on.
I don't think the White House.
I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. I don't mind getting it. I will. I was just thinking that you mentioned about needing help or something like that. That like
asked the Democrats for help, and what did they do help her?
I need help.
So that's
also.
why she went to Trump. You need help?
Yeah, I do. I do need help.
With what?
Help me! Help me!
I think you do need help because why are you putting some full wrap on your head?
I told you it's to better understand you. That's
you
why.
Can't understand?
No. But I can now. The foil is helping. I told you that.
Yeah, okay.
It's to better understand you.
I don't know where you got that misinformation from.
What misinformation what you think? Hold on, time out. You think Nicki Minaj? Yeah, you think Nicki Minaj really got a gold card?
She posted it on Twitter, on X. You can go look for it.
Sophie, there's a question from the chat. They want to know if you think Gavin or Trump is better looking.
You know who look? I don't care about who they look better. I'm talking about politics.
Talking about politics.
I respect it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
hold
who look better, who I want to. I'm just talking about politics and what's going on in the world right now. We need to protect the children because the Democrats are doing too much on the files. It's crazy out here.
Well, that's
We
not
need to
just
protect the
them.
children. Why are y'all defending the Democrats? So the Democrats are the perfect people to vote
Democrats. Lock their asses up. Lock them
Yeah,
up.
anybody hit them
Lock them
that's
up.
it.
Lock them up.
So why don't you do this? Like, why are you still supporting Kamala? You should do something like that as well.
Is Kamala in the
She's not in the
files?
finals. Huh?
Is Kamala in the files?
Is her artists who support her on the files?
Girl.
Okay.
Is Kamala in the files? Yay or nay?
I don't know nothing about that.
Then what the hell are
No,
you
I don't think
mentioning it
so.
for?
But why
It's very
is all the artists?
confusing.
What about Jay-Z that supports her?
Okay.
Mm.
Is she supposed to be
Okay.
bound by her supporters?
Why are all these artists showing up for her?
I mean, I'm so sorry,
Why-
but
they
Donald
pay- they
Trump
pay
is in
no-
the file. Oh, nope, you don't get to do that. You don't get
Okay,
to
no.
do that. Okay, Donald Trump is in the files and mentioned directly as being involved in crimes against underage girls. I'm gonna say fucking say it. Crimes against children allegedly. We have to say allegedly. All right, for
Allegedly, 'cause
TikTok
that's what
purposes.
all the Democrats do is they make rumors.
with
That's
that,
what they do.
no, he's in the files. He's
He's in the files, but the
mentioned
Democrats
over
say that he was on one of them
4,000
connect.
times. Mentioned over 4,000 times. Additionally, all right. Additionally, I told you, right, because I understand where you're coming from now, right? All right, I told you the tinfoil hat was going to help me understand you better. Here
And
we
also-
are.
yeah, and then
Here we
$10
are.
Sony
Right, and
headphones
so
will help
then,
you
hold
too.
on one moment. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. You got to, you hear?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay. Also, all right, he's mentioned indirectly 38,000 times in the Epstein files. All right. That's a whole lot of being mentioned for a person who ain't got nothing to do with nothing, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right. I just. So it's weird of you to try to like mention Jay-Z.
It's
just
weird of
because
you
Jay-Z
trying to defend the Democrats, knowing how the Democrats make all these
ain't
rumors.
nobody defending the Democrat, darling. All right. It's
Mm-hmm.
weird though that you would try to mention Jay-Z in reference to Kamala Harris.
So you're
simply because
defending
he-
Jay-Z.
Well, I'm not
That's what
defending
you're doing.
Jay-Z.
He's a Democrat.
The-
How come y'all
Maybe
don't talk
I
about
don't
Jay-Z?
understand you. Maybe you're just not tracking.
How come
Who
y'all don't
did
talk
you
about
make the
Jay-Z in the
accusation
files?
against?
Y'all only bully Donald Trump.
Swan,
Y'all only bully.
Swan, I have a question for you. All
Yeah.
right. If I'm defending, right, Jay-Z, right, wouldn't that mean that she's defending Epstein?
Trump messed him up. Yeah, I don't mess with Epstein.
Either
I don't
or.
mess with that.
Either or.
They're evil.
It could work either way here. It could mean that you're defending Epstein, or are you defending Trump? Who are you defending here, love?
Mr. Donald Trump.
Okay. All right. And so again, okay.
I
all
have
right,
some proof there.
Donald Trump is friends with the majority of the people that are mentioned in the files. Also, Howard Lutnick is his current Secretary of Commerce. So, I mean, there's that. I mean, come on. Did you really want to go
Yeah.
this route?
Lazy is crazy. What happened
Did you
to
really want to go
Elijah?
this route?
What
You're
happened to
not,
Elijah?
though.
What happened to all the artists? What happened to Michael Jackson? Okay.
Michael Jackson's actually been vindicated. He had nothing to do with
By who?
nothing.
Diddy and Jay-Z?
You keep asking us about who. What do you know? You don't actually
I
know
know way
anything
more than
that's
y'all about the
factual.
English.
No, you
Okay,
only know
can-
conspiracy theories. You must like put a tinfoil
Conspiracy theories,
helmet
you know what?
on.
It ain't conspiracy theories. It is real life. You guys are being
How are you
brainwashed. I
people
need to get it through
real?
your head.
How are y'all real people? That's all I always wanted to know. Like, where do y'all come
Me
from?
too. That's what I always want to know
Like,
about the
what
Democrats. They real
class do
people.
y'all be like? What class did y'all go to? Like, what did y'all do? Like, were you involved in sports or anything at school?
I wasn't. I was involved in businesses.
You was involved in businesses. Okay.
See, the differences. I run businesses.
And so,
If I
like,
employ you, then with your
news,
businesses,
what
I have staff.
news
So,
channels
like,
do
with the
you
businesses.
read? What news channels
Okay.
and whatnot do you read?
Miss Erica, can we take turns talking, please?
We can try.
Because what I'm seeing from you, you're getting mad because I'm saying the truth.
I'm not
That's what I'm
getting
saying.
mad because you're saying the truth. I get upset
Then
with
let us talk.
stupidity.
We're having a
I
conversation
ain't
like
gonna hold
adults.
you.
Let's
Stupid
talk
people
like conversation.
aggravate my soul.
What you call me?
Stupid. I said stupid
And let me
people
call you something,
aggravate
you
my
stupid
soul.
fat lace front bitch. You like Jay-Z.
This not a
Shut the
lace
fuck
front.
up, you
These
nasty
my
bitch. Get the head
edges.
off your fucking photo,
This
bitch.
is
You not
my
gonna disrespect the queen hoe. You nasty
edges.
fat Jay-Z looking ass bitch.
No,
You nasty Bill
you
Cosby bitch. You
mad.
green Grinch
Does the
looking bitch. You
truth
not gonna disrespect me,
hurt?
hoe.
The
You
truth
nasty punk.
hurts.
Stupid bitch. You average pussy finger and ass booty hoe Jay-Z thick bitchy bitch.
You
Suck a dick and don't
mad. You
keep my name out your
mad.
mouth,
You
hoe.
mad. You mad.
You look mad, bitch.
You mad.
Don't fucking play with me, bitch. You're
You
not gonna disrespect me.
mad.
Because
You
we having a conversation. You
mad.
wanna talk all
You
this mess.
mad.
Bitch.
What you gonna do?
Let me
What you
tell
gonna
y'all
do? You wanna
something.
just yell on TikTok?
You like Jay-Z.
You
Huh?
just gonna
What you
yell on
say?
TikTok? That's what you gonna
I'm
do?
You
not
fuck.
gonna
Just gonna
lie.
yell
The
at
whole
TikTok?
time,
What's up,
the whole
Swan?
time she said that, I just kept hearing in my head, "Welcome to Jocelyn's Cabaret."
All right, TikTok got her ass. TikTok said she had to go. Oh my God. There we go. I can take this off now. Here we go. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. That was fun.
That might have been Jocelyn herself, because I think she's trying to make a comeback. Jocelyn wishes she could have been Cardi B. She
Really?
wishes.
Hey,
She's desperate.
one moment, Swan. I'm so sorry. Hey, chat, there's no need to report. You don't have to report people. I know that you all are reporting by the way in which the notifications are coming in. You don't have to report. Like, chill out. Okay? Chill out. I got it. I got it. Thank you. Appreciate you, though. Keep doing all the good things. Keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. All right, there we go. Oh, you want a palate cleanser?
Yes,
All right.
definitely. That was
Okay.
wild.
It was wild. Hold on one moment. Hey, Vito, hold on one moment. I'm sorry, that was funny as hell. Hey, Red, you said in the chat that I look like Jay-Z?
Bald Jay-Z, he got more hair than you.
Yeah, your mama, bitch. Hey, listen to this, though. Listen to this. I want to tell you something.
He's saying, I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
So,
all right. Any friggin' who. What's up, Vito?
Well, I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure I thought you would, if I came through here, you would be upset. We lost our country about 2.5 hours ago.
What happened 2.5 hours ago?
I mean, fucking, our American football sold out.
Wepa.
We had to
Soy
fucking.
Boricua.
God bless America. That's what he said.
Where I go?
He was talking about all of the Americas.
No. I mean,
Shout
American
out to Argentina.
I mean,
Venezuela, Bolivia, Colombia.
Did you watch it?
Levito,
That's South America.
Levito, you got a Puerto Rican woman on the panel with you, okay?
Well,
my ancestors still around, all right? So watch it. Be easy.
Well, they're American, so it wouldn't matter. But
be easy.
I mean, Erica, did you watch that halftime show?
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I posted my favorite part. My favorite part was literally when he brought out
that you didn't understand.
I don't speak Spanish, but I understood when he said Paraguay, Uruguay, and I understood when he said Americas. I got it. I understood that part.
Yeah.
The symbolism.
Yeah.
Amazing. Right. Also the imagery. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Why don't we just turn on some Russian music right now? And let's just dance to shit we don't understand. Then let's dance to things that we don't understand.
People do it all the time.
Oh my God.
Same, Vito. That's not the same.
I mean, we. This country is it's over. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and fucking it's gonna be fucking Puerto Rican flags all over in every February. I mean, this country's over.
Okay.
And
one moment, please. Hey,
and
shout
they
out,
did
shout out.
this.
Hold, will you wait a minute now?
They sold our country out.
Levito, hold on. Stop crying. Don't do that. I will get you some animal crackers and a juicy juice. You can't have milk. You're lactose intolerant, so I'll get you some juicy juice. Shout out to Auntie Bugsby for the $5 super chat. Auntie Bugsby said, "Here, Erica, damn. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate that." She said, "There's no shortage of uneducated, unwashed, immature Trump chuds. This is for the tinfoil hat fund." Thank you very much, because aluminum foil is expensive, and that's the heavy duty stuff right there too. That's not the everyday kind. Thank you, Auntie Bugsby. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. Oh, that was fun. That lady got so mad. Levito, why are you crying?
Our country is going away.
I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh at you. I apologize. You're so funny.
What you don't understand is
where's it going to?
To shit.
It's
over.
Back to the indigenous people?
No, it's over.
Where's
it
over at? Like, where's it going?
It's done.
Levito, where is it going?
To hell.
Why? It's not because of Donald Trump going against the Constitution every chance he gets. It's not because ICE is walking around like a fucking paramilitary group and killing American citizens. It's not because of that. It's because an American citizen performed at a Super Bowl in the United States of America in
not
Spanish.
Not American. But
what? Who's not American?
And this happened in California with Gavin Newsom.
What are you talking about? He is American. He's Puerto Rican.
Wait, why are you saying wait? If you're American, you're American. That doesn't. You have no other subtitle.
Yes, you do.
No,
Aren't
you
you from Illinois? You from Chicago, right? So you're a Chicagoan.
No, I'm
from
just
Virginia,
American.
so I'm a Virginian. What are we doing? Since when?
I mean, what I'm telling you, Erica, and I want you to notice, even though the NFL is a private company, you noticed where this happened at. It happened in California because their self-hating governor, Gavin Newsom, self-hating gas allowed this to happen. This would have never happened. Greg Abbott would have burned Texas down before he allowed this type of bullshit to happen in our country's game. The Super Bowl is American culture. And for them to sell us out, I hope you're happy. Stephen Miller got something for y'all ass. Yeah, don't be surprised. We're gonna wake up in the morning and
time out. One moment. I'm so sorry. Do you think that your black ass is safe from Stephen Miller's wrath? He don't like you.
Well, what I'm saying is,
no, Levito, no, Michael, no. All right, you know darn gone well that you are just as much of a target as the brown immigrant is in this country.
Well, literally, I've already started bleaching my skin.
I have two phones. I've got two phones.
Isn't he Haitian?
Yeah. He's not a serious person. He's not a serious person, everyone. He's not a serious person. No. Hold on. Sophie came back, y'all. Sophie came back.
Oh, snap.
Hold on. We got like a bunch of people in the request, but Sophie came back. I got another visibility warning. That's crazy. I'm about to end this damn live. And Red G came back. That's crazy work. Both of them came back.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, it should be difficult for y'all to hate on
He's saying,
conspiracies.
I don't hate you. Right. I just hate all of the choices that you make. Because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas make. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Sophie, that was for you too. That was for you too, Sophie. I hope you caught it. Swan, I'm gonna go night-night.
Okay. These
I
are
got
some
way too many
strange
restrictions.
Dang. Does it
Yeah.
say why?
I didn't even look at why. I don't even care. Just got way too many of them motherfuckers. So I'm like, I'm going to call it. I'm going to go before, they, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
We're living in strange times right now.
Very much so. Very, very much so. Oh, my gift gallery started over and I'm in League B1. Awesome. I'm going to try to get into League A3 and see what happens. I got to start going live my regular time again, though. Been 3 late nights in a row. No. Tomorrow we are on at a regular time, which is in the afternoon/evening, because I can't keep living like this. I want to go to sleep. All right. I don't know what y'all think this is, but let me turn on my Hector really quick. We've been on for 2 hours and 49 minutes, all right? And you all are only at 441,000 likes. Get these likes up to 500,000 likes. Also, why have you been working on these stars for over 45 minutes? Let's go ahead and knock out these stars. We got how many of those to go? It looks like we have about 11 of those to go, or 12. I can't really do the math right now. I'm doing a Hector, all right? With that being said, why is Swan only at 1,000 coins? I need you all to do the good things, all right? Tap, tap, tap this screen. Get these likes up to 500,000 likes and stop acting like Black women's labor is free, all right? Stop it. I know Hector's been missing for a few days, all right? He's been busy. He'll be back tomorrow, all right? Would you rather him yell at you or me, okay? I just want to... What do you want? You want the nice parent or the mean parent? You got to choose. Okay. With that being said, guys, I need you all to do all of the good things. Take care of Swan. Her links are in the bio. All right. Also, with that being said, thank you all so much for being here tonight. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. All right. It was a fun night. Lots of weird conversations. I don't know. It was fun though. It was fun. I think Swan, you know what? Do you think I must be like the most am I like the most transparent host? Like, do I just wear the feeling? I am. I really am, aren't I?
That's a good thing.
I gotta work on that though.
I'm being transparent.
Yeah, because I be letting people know when we having technical difficulties, and like I be letting people know like hey, hold on, I gotta talk to Bubba. Like I just be telling y'all everything that be going on. I'm like, do I have to stop doing that?
That's a good thing though.
Okay.
I feel like that's a good thing.
Okay, bet. Awesome. All right. I don't want to change. It's a lot to change. It is. I know it's not happening right now, but I'm gonna need somewhere to go lay my head at. Are you gonna be live later?
I am actually going to be going up right now.
Okay, all right. When you say right now, do you mean like right now, or do you mean like Erica, I need 15 minutes right now?
This time I mean right now.
Okay, all right. Okay, let me see. Where are we at? Okay, good. Okay, awesome. All right. Swan, go get live. All right, and I'll put your name on the thingy so we can go do a raid in like 3 minutes. Good. Okay. Black Swan's chips, you didn't have to say that. You can drop Swan, it's okay. You didn't have to say that. Oh my gosh. I was like, Swan, are you going to do it right now? Or do you need like 15 minutes right now? Because if you need 15 minutes, then just let me know. Then, okay. All right. Also, another thing, guys, I did forget to say it, but she's in the chat right there. Follow me. She says, follow me. Make sure you're following Swan. Okay. Make sure you are following Swan. And this time, I'm going to do it a little bit differently than I normally do it with the thing. Instead of putting the text on the screen, I'm going to do it differently. So there we go. All right. Tubers, who do you have live that we can send you all over to? Let me check and see. So you guys can go talk to someone and have some fun. Again, this is me really figuring shit out in real time. Awesome. Ba-dum-bum. Content. Okay, here we go. And let's see. Customization. Ooh, my buddy Matt is live. All right, awesome. Save. What do we have going on over on the tube? Tubers, is 405 of you watching over on YouTube. All right, we're about to stop it over here. And what I want you to do is go say hi to Politics with Matt. Drop all of the hearts in the chat for him. Do all of the good things. Make sure you subscribe and just be awesome and tell him that Erica says hi. All right, with that being said, thank you all so very much for joining me over on the tube. All right, let's do it again tomorrow. All right, deuces out. Oh, remember, all right, if you can't do something kind for yourselves, please do something kind for someone else. I appreciate you all. Thank you. All right. Also, if we're over on the tube, right, you should like the stream before you leave. I'll be honest. Like the stream before you leave. All right.